It's time for the Coca-Cola Coach's Comments with the head coach of the Wolfpack, Will Wade. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Standing by with Coach Wade, here's Matt Chazanow.
Here we go, Coach. A couple of minutes before tip in Maui, Hawaii. We're in the Lahaina Civic Center in Maui. First time ever for NC State in the Maui Invitational, which has been well represented by the ACC, but never the Pac before. First time ever here in Maui for NC State. How about that?
Yeah, really cool that this is our first time out here. You look in the gym and see all the banners and all the history of the tournament and all the great teams and all the great players and all the great moments. So hopefully we can add to that this coming season. So very excited to be here and very excited to be a part of this prestigious event.
How has the trip been? When did you get here? What have you been up to? And what's the trip been like for this NC State squad before getting tipped off here against the Pirates?
Yeah, it's been a solid trip. We left out Friday after practice. We practiced back in Raleigh Friday morning, flew out here, landed about 5, came to the hotel, really relaxed, and got to bed pretty quick with the time change. And then Saturday we practiced at a local high school, and then we did a sunset cruise and kind of a team dinner out at a nice restaurant. And then Sunday we had practice at the Civic Center, and then we kind of got into our game prep mode and preparation, and then early rise this morning for 9:30 a.m. tip here local time, 2:30 back home.
I've sensed that trips like this can bond teams. You just have so much time together. You're out in a place that most people have never been before, right? Going to Maui, coming to Hawaii. But this team seems pretty tight anyway, tight-knit before this trip. Has this helped in that regard, just kind of tighten those webs, tighten the bonds together of the squad? Yeah,
I mean, I think it can't do anything but help you solidify some of the groundwork that you've laid and some of the other things that have happened over the course of the preseason and over the course of the summer. And so I don't think anything's going to have a net negative when you've been, when you're together and when you're spending time with other folks and you're still continually getting to know other folks better. And so, it's one thing I like to observe on these trips is who's hanging out with who, and do we have new guys hanging out with, we have new groups of guys hanging out together, and kind of what does that look like? And so that was interesting the other night on the boat, looking at that and seeing how some of them came together and bonded at the end, underneath the boat on talking about some things. So, you're always observing, you're always watching, seeing if you can learn something that'll help maybe an individual or help a group with the team.
Here with Coach Wade getting set for this tip-off against the Pirates. When's the last time you played in a venue that capacity was around 1,500, maybe 2,000 if you really cram them in?
Well, Chaz, I was in the Southland last year, so we had plenty of venues. You ever been to Houston Baptist?
I have not.
It's Houston Christian now, I believe they call it.
No.
It's smaller than the Civic Center. I think it seats about 800 people.
Okay.
So
how many walls? Is that a one wall? That's a one wall 800-seater?
Oh, it's small.
Yeah.
We've when you toil around in the Southland, you've been to UIW and Houston Christian and some of those places. Now, I won't have played in one where it'll be packed like it is here today. But it's a great venue. It's a really cool venue, and we're excited to be here. They've added some air conditioning since the last time I was here.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. The AC was on in practice the other day and felt a lot better in there than it typically does.
Was it toasty and muggy in there without it?
Yeah, very, very toasty and muggy. I assume they probably had to add the air conditioning because the floor got really slick.
I bet.
And the stickers on the floor and that sort of thing.
85-79, your last game. It's been a week since you played basketball. You played a really good VCU Ram squad, one that you predicted would be reflective of some ACC teams that you play this year in terms of talent. It's been a little while, but that is the last game you played. You had a big rebounding edge. You had 9 boards from Paul McNeil. What are some of your takeaways that linger here that you want to transfer over to this ball game from that last time out?
Yeah, the biggest thing is we got to value the ball. VCU turned us over 17 times. It forced us into 6 more shooting turnovers, quick shots that we don't want to take. And, to this point in the season, Seton Hall's 3rd in the country in turnovers forced. They've been top 50 in the country in turnovers forced. each of the last 6 years. They were 8th last year. And so if we don't clean up, our valuing of the ball and us being able to handle the ball, it's going to be a long morning for us this morning. So we've got to make sure that we clean that up, and that's certainly something that Seton Hall is going to try to exploit, that they've seen on tape, that we've put on tape. And we didn't do a great job against VCU. Our spacing wasn't very good. And, we spent a lot of time kind of working on it, putting in a couple extra things that we can use against their pressure and the press break to hopefully relieve it and get us a few layups.
All right, we'll take a break and continue. We got another segment with Coach Wade here next as we get set for the tip. We're in Maui. It's the opener. It's the Pack against the Pirates of Seton Hall. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Hey, Wolfpack fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to NC State basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the NC State Wolfpack. Let's go Wolfpack! SeatGeek.
At North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, we believe that getting to know you is the best way to protect what you love most. We have friendly agents in every county to help you prepare for the unexpected. And when life doesn't go as planned, our award-winning claims team will be with you every step of the way. Find a local agent today at ncfbins.com. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
At Window World, we proudly support our active duty military and veterans. Our Salute to Service platform during NC State athletic events honors those who serve our country to recognize the sacrifices made to protect our freedoms. Window World is America's exterior remodeler, improving homes and changing lives. Locally owned, nationally trusted, serving Raleigh and Fayetteville with windows, doors, siding, garage doors, and roofing. Visit WindowWorldofRaleigh.com for your free estimate today. Window World is a proud sponsor of NC State athletics.
This is Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
Hey Wolfpack fans, I'm Will Wade, the head men's basketball coach here at NC State. We are happy to have the Heister Automotive Group supporting us again this year. They've been backing the Pack for more than 10 years. Here's John Heister to tell you more.
Thanks, Coach. I'm John Heister for the Heister Automotive Group, and I'm pulling for the Pack this year, and I hope we win a ton of games. But I know how you can win. If you're in the market for a vehicle or need your vehicle serviced, we have 4 locations around the Triangle in Sanford, Lillington, and Fuquay Arena. So get off your keister and come to Heister, and go Pack!
Hey, this is Matt Chazanow, voice of the Wolfpack. When it comes to banking, Dogwood State Bank stands out. Dogwood isn't your average bank. They're reshaping community banking. They prioritize your needs, whether you're a small business or a seasoned pro. At Dogwood, they understand the value of your business. Come experience the Dogwood difference for yourself. Dogwood State Bank, proudly serving Raleigh, Charlotte, Sanford, Wilmington, Greenville, Morehead City, and Fayetteville. Visit dogwoodstatebank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. And Seton Hall has their leading scorer off the bench. What do you make of that?
His transfer from Elon, good player. His brother's a really good player too. So, look, a lot of times I've brought my leading scorer off the bench sometimes too. Sometimes it's because you don't want him to get in foul trouble early in the game when the officials are trying to establish the rules of the game and whatnot. So, they run a lot of their late clock offense for him. They run a lot of their after timeout offense for him. Also, 14 transfer from Miami, 6-year kid, older player, been around the block a long time. So, they try to run a lot of offense for those guys, and we've got to be highly aware and very, very cognizant of that.
Yeah, A.J. Staten McCray was playing for the Hurricanes, had 6 points last year in the last game of the regular season, last game of the season last year for NC State, which is reflective somewhat of Seton Hall's roster. This is what a lot of teams are doing. It's largely the Pack as well. A lot of transfers, a lot of new players to this Pirate squad. Bud Clark last year was the 23rd leading scorer in America from Merrimack, averaged about 20 points a game, and is a focal point of their backcourt for Seton Hall. How good is he?
Yeah, he's a great player. You know, he does a great job creating havoc defensively. He averages almost 3 steals a game. That's been consistent over his years at Merrimack, and then at Seton Hall now. We got to do a great job of keeping him out of the paint. We got to do a great job of kind of corralling him off their ball screens. He's the one who kind of knocks down the dominoes. They get him going downhill, middle drives, get in the paint. He stride stops in the paint. Defense collapses. He kicks it out to 3. He's got a really good little floater right in front of the right in front of the restricted arc there. So we've got to do a good job of containing him and keeping him out of the paint and keeping him away from the rim as best we can.
So I'm doing a little dive on one of their big men. His name's Najee Hines. He's a freshman, played at a prep school, Roselle Catholic in New Jersey, which is pretty close to Seton Hall's campus. Really good program. Also played in North Carolina a little bit and had 3 football offers from SEC and Big 12 schools at tight end. He's 6'10". So he's clearly a great athlete and an effective shot blocker. He's got nearly 20 shot blocks this year in 5 ball games. An impressive player. Is just a true freshman.
Yeah, he's a big time player. He's from down by us and went to high school. Finished up his high school playing for a relative up in Plainfield, New Jersey, up there. So he's a great player. He's 4th in the country in block shots right now. He gets a lot of them off the ball. They do a good job of shielding on the ball and then coming over from the weak side and blocking shots. So we watched him play all summer, played for the New York Rens. I mean, it's really impressive what he's done just to get there as late as he got there, to be able to make the impact that he's making with as late as he got there is certainly impressive. And he's braced for a great freshman year, and he's going to have a really good college career.
Coach, you've had that Hawaiian shirt on since you got off the plane. You know, you've been loving the Aloha style here in Hawaii. It's not your first rodeo, right? And it's great to see how you've embraced it. I love that for you and all that it means, all the vibes and all the spirits.
Thanks, Chaz. I've had that thing on for about 20 minutes when we had to go to that media session that you were maybe the only person that asked me a question at. So, we tried out the shirt. It is. I'll give it this. It is comfortable. It is comfortable.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Well, you wear it well. You wear it well. All right, Coach Wade, thank you. Thank you for your time in all seriousness. We appreciate you, and good luck here against the Pirates.
Thanks. Go Pack.
Those were the Coca-Cola coach's comments from the head coach of the Wolfpack, Will Wade. This is the Wolfpack Sports Network from Learfield.
From the mountains to the coast, 2.5 million North Carolinians are members of an electric cooperative. As a co-op member, you're part of exciting efforts to power a brighter future in Wolfpack Nation and across our state. Beyond providing electricity that powers our lives, electric co-ops are strengthening local communities with education grants, economic development, innovative energy projects, and tools to help you better manage your home energy use. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com.
Chaz, what's up, my man?
We got ourselves an Inside NC State Athletics podcast that we need folks to know about.
I heard about that.
It records weekly, put it out midweek. You can download it wherever you get your podcasts from. It's the Inside NC State Athletics podcast.
Kind of our perspective of what we see and what we hear.
Different stories, play some games, play a little bit of trivia maybe.
And I love you send the trivia answers to me before we
You're
play.
not supposed to tell people.
Oh.
You're not supposed to
I don't look at them, by the way.
You're just smart. Inside NC State Athletics podcast.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
This is NC State basketball from Learfield.
Nugget bells, nuggets all the way.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
I'm John.
And I'm Garrison.
And a little thing we love about the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets
is sharing them when we cut down the Christmas tree.
We will pack the car with gifts, and of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion.
And we get all the sides.
Yeah, the ooey gooey mac and cheese is a big hit.
Share the nuggets, share the joy. Order the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Life doesn't wait for perfect conditions, and neither should your deck. Trex Decking is performance engineered to handle real life. From cleats to claws, spilled wine to scraping chairs, Trex doesn't crack, splinter, or flinch. It just holds strong and keeps looking great for years to come. So when you're ready for a deck that takes on daily chaos like a champ, choose the brand that's built to outlast the rest. Trex, performance engineered for your life outdoors. Visit Trex.com to learn more.
Here in Maui, Lahaina Civic Center, as the starting lineups are being announced. Real quick, we have one more break to take, but the UNC Health Injury Report is brought to you by UNC Health, the official healthcare provider of NC State Athletics. Chucky, I do believe Terrence Arsenault is available for this ball game.
Okay, that'd be great.
He's been out the last two, and he had a lower leg injury, and I think he is available. He's warming up today. He was getting extra shots up in pregame. He could be impactful here today.
Oh, yeah, he'd be very impactful.
He's a good player, good defensive player. We'll take our break, final break, starting lineups and tip next here from Maui. You're listening to WOLFPACK Basketball from Learfield.
When it comes to engineering, in North Carolina, one name leads the pack. The College of Engineering at NC State University is where next-generation leaders design, build, and launch solutions into the world. Our students don't wait for the future, they create it now with real-world impact, innovative research, and industry partnerships that power change and fuel our economy. We're solving problems that matter here in North Carolina and beyond. Engineering the future. It all starts at NC State.
WOLFPACK fans, CPI Security is the official security and smart home company of NC State Athletics. Get the best defense with the Southeast leader in smart security. With CPI Security's professional installation and state-of-the-art 24/7 monitoring, you can rest assured knowing your home and business are protected. Plus, with our newest service, Night Guard, you can sleep soundly knowing CPI is on guard in the overnight hours. Contact us today to learn more at cpisecurity.com.
This is your home for the Wolfpack. We're back right after this local timeout on the Wolfpack Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, this is Matt Chazanow, voice of the Wolfpack. When it comes to banking, Dogwood State Bank stands out. Dogwood isn't your average bank. They're reshaping community banking. They prioritize your needs, whether you're a small business or a seasoned pro. At Dogwood, they understand the value of your business. Come experience the Dogwood difference for yourself. Dogwood State Bank, proudly serving Raleigh, Charlotte, Sanford, Wilmington, Greenville, Morehead City, and Fayetteville. Visit dogwoodstatebank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Hey Wolfpack fans, I'm Will Wade, the head men's basketball coach here at NC State. We are happy to have the Heister Automotive Group supporting us again this year. They've been backing the pack for more than 10 years. Here's John Heister to tell you more.
Thanks, Coach. I'm John Heister for the Heister Automotive Group, and I'm pulling for the pack this year, and I hope we win a ton of games. But I know how you can win. If you're in the market for a vehicle or need your vehicle serviced, we have 4 locations around the Triangle in Sanford, Lillington, and Fuquay Arena. So get off your keister and come to Heister, and go pack!
Dribbles through pressure, rises to the cup, throws it in, and the bell!
It's time for Wolfpack Basketball on the Wolfpack Sports Network from Learfield.
At the top of the arc with 2, pump fake, good look, straight away for the tie! We're going to overtime!
Now, to bring you today's game, let's head live to the Lenovo.
And we are set for tip-off. Chris Pacey, the official, throws it up into the air, and the white-clad pack win it, and Quadir Copeland
has the basketball to start the ball game. Left half court guarded by Mike Williams, an LSU transfer. Leaves it off right for Trey Holloman. Throws it to Williams up top. Alley-oop, and it's dunked in by Lubin at the left basket. 2-0. A backdoor cut by Lubin and an assist for Darian Williams.
Yeah, backdoor cut and a nice back screen and a nice lob play, and that's what NC State needs to do is get off to a great start.
We'll get to the keys to the game here momentarily and confirm for NC State, Quadir Copeland, Van Allen Lubin, Trey Holloman, Darian Williams, and Paul McNeil Jr. started off. Here's Adam Bud Clark at the right. Throws to Staten McRae, catch release from 3 up top. That pounds off the iron, and the rebound is pulled down by the Pack. There's Williams now left half court for NC State. He drifts to the left baseline. Ball is poked away. Trickles and stolen by Stephen Payne of Seton Hall. Outlet at half court to Clark. Hurls it ahead for Williams right wing. Bounces it right post. Elijah Fisher at 6'6". Double teamed, and he kicks it high right. Williams steps into a triple. High archer in Kansas.
Yeah, good shot that time by Seton Hall. NC State, they were able to come and give that off of a turnover. So NC State just take care of the ball and take the time on offense.
Seton Hall's going to press here right now. They lead it 3-2. Copeland throws it to the middle of the court. Williams hands it back to Copeland. Streaks right to left. Muscles to the basket, and he's fouled at the right post. Minute 20 seconds in. Chucky, whatever life throws at you, you got next with the legendary power and performance of a Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco's Sport on your team. See your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of NC State Athletics. Chucky, what are the keys to this ball game?
The key for NC State, get off to a great start and take care of the ball. And the other one would be defensive rebounding. So far, they've been really good defensive rebounding. I think we may have 2 early turnovers, but take care of the ball. Don't let Seton Hall get anything off early.
Yeah, so there's a turnover early as Copeland makes the free throw. Got fouled at the right post. It's tied it up at 3. Minute 20 seconds in. Great contingent of Pack fans here in Maui in the Lahaina Civic Center. Teensy little building here, about 1,500 capacity or so. As Copeland sinks the free throw, it's dominated right now by red and white folks. And it's 4-3 Pack. As Staten McRae, who was on the Miami Hurricanes last year, 6'4" guard, catches it at the far side and snaps it up top for Clark. Hands it back, Staten McRae, pats it back to Clark at half court. Brings the ball right wing, knifes into the paint, lost it off his left hand out of bounds, far sideline. It's NC State ball.
Yeah, good defense that time. Seton Hall guard drove into trouble, and active hands by NC State's defense caused that turnover.
Here is a full court press on once again as Fisher jumping jacks in front of Copeland. Throws it to half court. It's stolen. Payne takes it at half court now and gives it off right for the Pirates at Williams now. Touches up top for Clark. Penetrates foul line. Dishes right side Williams. Quick flick triple. Got it. His second 3, same spot.
Yeah, Williams that time had a little space, and he was ready to knock down that shot, and that's what he did.
Copeland at the baseline. Enters it to Holloman in the backcourt. It's 6-4. Seton Hall leads. Couple of threes from Williams 2 minutes in. Holloman spins through a double team at half court. Defers right Copeland. Dump right corner Williams. Spins up a triple. That's off the heel. Rebound Staten McRae, poked away by Holloman, and he dives in the backcourt. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Seton Hall. They may review that play with 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the game.
Yeah, that was a good offensive play by Holloman, and he got a good wide open 3-point shot that Darian Williams just missed, but that was a good shot. I'll take those shots from him all night.
They did reverse the call. It was last touch by Holloman on the backcourt defensive pressure. And here's Bud Clark, a Merrimack transfer, average nearly 20 points a game last year. Runs point listed at 5'10". He's about 5'9". They go over and back. Shaheen Holloway is perplexed. There wasn't a lot of defensive pressure at half court. And Holloway saying, I don't think that pass went over and back. Jeff Anderson, the official, says yes, it did.
Yeah, it's a little bit of confusion there with all of the lines out there on the floor, I guess.
A couple extra lines at half court. Players may have gotten confused. Holloway just didn't like the call.
Right.
Jeff Anderson, Michael Greenstein, and Chris Pacey are the 3 officials. Copeland inbounds it left for Williams. Tosses back high left for Copeland. He pierces the defense at the high post, and his pass down low is kicked. Stops the clock at 17:37 here in the first.
Yeah, that time Copeland looked like he was looking for a ball screen with him and Lubin, and he was going to look to get that pass through a little bit of traffic. That was a nice idea, though. Nice idea.
Right to the basket. Here's Holloman to inbound it. Holloman, Copeland, Williams, McNeil, and Lubin. Usual suspects for the starting 5 here today. Inbound to Copeland, right wing, wraps it high right. McNeil, catch, rise, fire, too heavy. Rebound pulled down by the Pack. Lubin down low, finishes under the basket.
Yeah, good job of NC State that time, crashing the offensive boards, as Paul McNeil did get a good look coming off of that screen.
All tied at 6 now, as Fisher has it in the backcourt. Lobs it left now, Staten McRae. He rainbows up a 3, and it's the third one for Seton Hall early, 9-6 Pirates.
Yeah, Seton Hall looks like they're shooting the ball pretty good early in this game. NC State just needs to get out there and get a little bit better contesting out there.
They average 33% from 3. Copeland far side defers right for McNeil. He wants to retort beyond the arc, no. Pulled down by the Pirates. Left to right comes Mike Williams. A deep trigger try straight away. That's off the bracket. That was about 5 feet beyond the arc early. And it's missed, and a foul on Seton Hall on the rebound.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Shaheed Holloway didn't like that shot, but NC State liked that shot. So if you're going to take those kind of shots throughout the game, all NC State has to do is get those defensive rebounds and then push the ball right back at them.
All right, now early in the game here is Najai Hines.
Yeah.
Who is maybe their best defensive player. He's 5th in the nation in block shots early in the year. Just a true freshman, over 3 blocks a game. Big fella, 6'10".
Yeah, very active big guy, so NC State will have to know where he is, especially on the rebound.
Also averaging 7 rebounds a game. He hasn't played a ton of minutes even. Very impressive. Elijah Fisher guards Williams now at half court. Preseason ACC Player of the Year. Hands it off right for Copeland. Snaps it up top, Holloman. Feeds it high post, Lubin. Kick right corner, Copeland. Right foot's on the deck. Pump fake. Spins right baseline. Throws it up top for Holloman. He works to the left elbow. Fades, flicks, short. Rebound, pinballs down to Seton Hall. Bud Clark left to right. Penetrates top of the arc. Jumps the pass left. Williams hoists the 3, and it's the 4th triple early for the Pirates. They lead it 12-6.
Yeah, they're getting good penetration and wide open kicks, so NC State will have to step up the defense a little bit better.
Here's Copeland into the lane now. Drives to the basket, swatted down by Hines. Williams in transition left to right. At the left arc, cross-court pass right, Clark. Jabs, pumps, fires. Off right 10, rebound down to the Pack. Seton Hall is 4 of 7 from 3. Paul McNeil Jr. brings it left wing. Step back, rise and fire. That's off right. His 3rd miss. Rebound Seton Hall over 4 minutes in.
Yeah, a little bit quick shot right there. So now NC State, what they'll have to do now is come down and move the ball side to side and make Seton Hall's defense move a little bit, because they're giving really good ball pressure.
Clark at the top, drifts into the lane. Jumps the pass right corner, Williams. Pumps, he hurls it up ahead, Staten McRae. Just left side for Fisher. Shows the ball high, couple of pounds. Rise and floats, that's missed. Has his own rebound in a double team, and he finishes the first 2-point field goal for Seton Hall in the game.
Yeah, and it came from a defensive rebound. So NC State will have to keep them off of the defensive glass.
14-6. Seton Hall leads as Holloman gets fouled in the backcourt by Bud Clark. That is Adam Clark's first. The Merrimack transfer as we go to a timeout. You gotta love fall. It's football season, basketball season, and enrollment season. Time to find a great insurance plan with Blue Cross North Carolina at BlueCrossNC.com, official health insurance partner of the NC State Wolfpack. We'll take a break. 15-14 on the clock. We're just underway. Seton Hall leads early, 14-6 over the Pack. You're listening to Wolfpack basketball from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
When it comes to engineering, in North Carolina, one name leads the pack. The College of Engineering at NC State University is where next-generation leaders design, build, and launch solutions into the world. Our students don't wait for the future, they create it now with real-world impact, innovative research, and industry partnerships that power change and fuel our economy. We're solving problems that matter here in North Carolina and beyond. Engineering the future. It all starts at NC State.
From the mountains to the coast, 2.5 million North Carolinians are members of an electric cooperative. As a co-op member, you're part of exciting efforts to power a brighter future in Wolfpack Nation and across our state. Beyond providing electricity that powers our lives, electric co-ops are strengthening local communities with education grants, economic development, innovative energy projects, and tools to help you better manage your home energy use. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com.
14-6 is the score early. Seton Hall's white hot from 3 to start. 15-14 first half clock here in Maui. Great to be with you for a midday tip. We hope we have just totally bombarded your workday. You're sitting at your desk in the office not paying any attention to what's going on professionally because NC State's playing the Maui Invitational. Here we are. We're in Maui. We got Chucky in a Hawaiian shirt with the button down. The whole dude's got the lei around the neck and everything. Can't get the sandals off the guy here at Maui Invitational.
Yeah, they got some big sandals, so I jumped on those 16s.
NC State is 2 of 8 to start from the field. And Seton Hall's been white hot, 4 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, they've come out and shot the ball a little better than expected, I think. But I think the thing for NC State offensively, I think we've done a good job rebounding, except for that one rebound right there. But you go down and move the ball a little bit on offense because Seton Hall, they look like a pretty good defensive team. They're up pressuring the ball. So the best way to get a good shot is to move the ball side to side because the ball will move faster than the man.
Seton Hall's pressing. They are right now as well. Williams near side of the floor, bounces it to Lubin, hands it off to Copeland, who brings it right to left. Feeds it back to Lubin, threads the needle, but it's poked away by the Pirates under the left basket. And NC State will inbound it with 26 to shoot. That defensive pressure has made the Pack uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's made them very uncomfortable. That time, Copeland probably could have held the ball a little bit longer and let Lubin get a little bit closer to the basket so he doesn't have to dribble.
Copeland throws it to Matt Abel, who just checked in up top. True freshman's been great. 3 double-figure games. Funnels it right post for Williams. He's triple team. Shots blocked. Lubin's there to clean it up. That's rejected at the rim. Pirates bring it left to right. 5 minutes in. Clark at the right wing. Bounces it right post Fisher. McNeil bodies him. Short corners. Centers it. Staten McCray catches. Righty layup finishes.
Yeah, Seton Hall moving the ball and actually making cuts to the basket a little quicker than NC State's defense is reacting right now.
16-6. Seton Hall has the lead. 14-38 and counting. Copeland up top now. He's double teamed. Bounces it left elbow. Lubin dribbles left lane line. Turns around. Now pumps the brakes. Righty flick off the glass. Rebound trickles out to Staten McCray. Seton Hall has the ball once again. The Pack's 2 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, just come down and take your time. Still a lot of ball game left. Got to take your time and move the ball. We haven't really seen our offense ran like it's been running in the past.
Fisher up top for Seton Hall. The blue-clad Pirates with white piping. Poked up and stolen by Quadir Copeland now as he pumps the brakes at half court. Lob to the basket. McNeil is there to catch and lay it in at the left side.
Yeah, that's the type of play that can get you going right there. Get you a layup, get you a steal. Let your defense create your offense because that's the type of game we're in right now.
16-8. Seton Hall lead. 13:50 and ticking first half. Left wing Staten McCray for the Pirates trying to score at the right iron. Whips it right for Clark. Loosely guarded by Abel. Dribbles it up top. It's poked away left. Staten McCray catches, rifles a 3. That's off right. Rebound Hines for Seton Hall has it out of bounds. His tiptoe hits the painted area out of bounds, and it's NC State ball down 16-8.
Yeah, with Hines, you got to be aware of him around the basket because he's a true low post player, so he's going to always be around the rim. He's not going to be floating around.
Yep, you need that. Alan Breed comes in to point guard, and he might be the best guy to handle some of this pressure. What do you think, Chucky?
We talked about that yesterday. He's a guy that can settle the offense down and get the offense moving from side to side because he's more of a true point guard. So Alan Breed, I was looking for him to come in the game. That's a great substitution right there by Coach Wade.
Lucius Sanye checks in as well as Copeland has it up top now. Throws it right for Breed. Snaps it up top, Copeland. 14 to shoot. Man-to-man Pirate D. Whip left corner, Abel steps into a triple and rips the net.
There you go. Nice shot by Abel. Wide open. Quadir Copeland saw him spotting up and hit with a nice pass.
16-11 now. Pack down 5, 7 minutes in. Former NC State Wolfpack guard Trey Parker just checked in for Seton Hall. Had 19 points in the loss at Stanford last year as season high. Tawan Simpkins up top for Seton Hall, their leading scorer. Chest pass right, Fisher steps into a 3 right of the circle. That's off the heel and hits the top of the backboard out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense that time by NC State. Now, they're still doing a lot of switching, but they're not switching to where a guard is on a guy like Hines, so that'll help with the rebounding as well. And the guys coming off the bench, Matt Abel came in and hit a nice shot. So those guys coming off the bench are going to be looked to boost the starters here.
They may review to see if his foot was on the line for the 3. The stat monitor says it's 16-10. The scoreboard says 16-11, so we may correct that later. Inbound here to Copeland to the backcourt. 12:30 till halftime. Copeland right wing. Uses an Abel screen and drifts up top. Brings the ball through the legs. Chest pass right for Abel. Shoes squeak on the catch. Drives inside the right arc. Works to the right baseline. Floats it up top. Copeland. Jabs on Staten McRae. Floats it left for Breed. He works down the left baseline now. Is cut off 3 to shoot. Drives in. Hangs. Pushes. Fires. Falling down and missed it off the heel. Rebound down to Jacob Darr for Seton Hall.
Yeah, that was a tough offensive possession that time. The ball stayed too long on one side that time.
Pass is deflected off the Pirates out of bounds. Breed hit it and Trey Parker couldn't control it at the far sideline, and it sends us to a timeout. Exactly 12 minutes till halftime. Pulse of the Pack TV show as the inside scoop on all things NC State athletics. Join our Pack Sports Network hosts as they share the latest news. Take you behind the scenes of Pack Athletics. Tune in on FanDuel Sports Network. Check your local listings for more details. It is 16-10. They did take that point off the board. Abel's right foot might have been right on that line when he let that shot go. So 16-10, Pack is down by 6 points and has the ball when we come back. 12 minutes till halftime. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
I'm John.
And I'm Garrison.
And a little thing we love about the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets
is sharing it in the car during the holidays.
I do love that.
We will pack the car with gifts. And of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion.
And we get all the sides.
Yeah, the ooey gooey mac and cheese is a big hit.
Everyone from 1 to 116 would love Chick-fil-A's chicken nuggets.
Share the nuggets, share the joy. Order the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
To us, every moment matters. Moments of quiet perseverance and loud celebrations. Starting moments and the moments that make us feel unstoppable. We're here to help you be present for them all. UNC Health is dedicated to getting you back to what you love. Faster, stronger, and healthier. Official healthcare provider of NC State Athletics.
Sometimes everything goes your way, and sometimes it doesn't.
Just like on the field or on the court, life and business have ups and downs. I'm Larry Barber, President and CEO of North State Bank, and that's why you need to call us. We'll be with you no matter what comes your way.
North State Bank, the best call you'll ever make. Visit northstatebank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, and home to Wolfpack fans.
Pack fans, Food Alliance, a proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Pack makes in today's game, Food Alliance feeds and donate 100 meals to our local college food pantry or food bank. NC State's 4-0, Seton Hall's 5-0. Yep. Pack's here in Maui. Jerry Dang just checked in here for NC State. Yep. Chucky at 16-10.
Yeah.
Seton Hall leads it 8 minutes into the ballgame.
Yeah, well, Seton Hall has done it by the pressure that they put on NC State. But NC State just needs to settle down. It's going to be like that kind of like grinded out type of game. The one pass and shot, that's not going to be the ticket. Tonight, come out, or today, come out, move the ball around, find the open guy, and move the ball from side to side, and that'll get you some open shots.
Dang inbounds it here to Sagne in the backcourt. Ball pops out of his hands, but it's corralled by Copeland as he walks over the timeline. NC State shooting left basket. Handoff Breed at the right. Snap up top for Abel. Floats it for Sagne, who pops out top of the key. One dribble handoff for Breed. Slices left lane line. Bumped. Centers it to Sagne. It's poked and stolen. Seton Hall turnover as Darr feeds it to Williams. Lob to the basket. Simpkins can't catch it. Gets pinned on the rim, and it's pulled down by NC State on the miss. Copeland half-court dish right for Abel. Rises cup. Lefty finish no. Sagne fingertip. Volleyball off the glass. Karams down to Seton Hall. Parker in transition, pumps the brakes, handed off now for Williams, feeds it back Parker, floats up a three, that's short from the top of the arc, board down to NC State.
Yeah, NC State settle it down a little bit, move the ball side to side and get a good look.
Copeland at the right wing, feeds it to Sagne, who dishes left for Abel, pump fake, one dribble, flicks the wrist, got it.
Nice patience by Matt Abel that time, showing the ball, and this game is going to be big. We talked about it earlier. Ball fakes, shot fakes, this is going to be big for NC State in this game because Seton Hall is very active.
5 points now for Abel. It's a three-point game. 16-13 Pack. Hines guarded by Sagne, high post left. Lobs it out to Williams now at half court. 6'3" junior from Baltimore, averages 7 a game. Hands it off to Trey Parker, the sophomore. Leaves it left for Williams. He touches up top. Dar, way away from the basket. Gives it left for Williams. 4 to shoot. He doesn't see it. Finds Parker, who does. Desperation 3 straight away. Hits the heel. That was about 35 feet away.
Yeah, great defense by NC State to force that.
Copeland has the ball now, top of the arc. Works into the lane. Bounces low. Shoelace high. Catch. Dang. Fire right side. Not there. Rebound down to Seton Hall. Parker half court, hurls it ahead. Simpkins doesn't want to do the alley-oop, instead dribbles it out and defers high right for Williams, who touches left for Trey Parker now.
Yeah, NC State down on the offensive end. Got to move the ball a little more, especially against a team like this.
Simpkins at the right. Soccer-style pass up top for Dar. Dishes left for Parker. Snaps it up top. Simpkins, 8 to shoot. Crosses over on Abel. Works into the lane. Dumped down to Hines under the basket and bumped by Sagne. And that should be on the deck. He wasn't shooting at 9:55 to play first half. It's 16-13 Seton Hall. Sagne's first.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice battle with Sagne and Hines. Two true freshmen, two physical guys going at it, and the officials are letting the guys play a little bit out here.
Sagne's a big fella. Josh Rivera just checked in. Sagne can battle with Hines. Hines is checked out.
Nice.
Lob up top, stolen by Abel, and he's fouled. He got hugged by Rivera. That's almost an intentional foul to stop a fast break.
Yeah, I would call it intentional. Maybe that's why I'm not officiating, but I would have called. I would call it intentional.
Hang on a second. Now, you did do a little bit of officiating.
I did. I still do a little bit of officiating.
So you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Would you have called that the intentional foul is called, it's different terminology now, but it's the same thing.
Right.
That stopped a fast break at half court.
On purpose. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I would have called that intentional, and maybe that's why I'm sitting over here.
Here's Dang to inbound it. Sagne catches it in backcourt, backtracking for it. Hands it off now for Holloman. 16-13, NC State's down by 3. Holloman brings the ball. They were down by 10. Holloman brings it right and hands it off to Abel. One hands to Breed at the right wing. It trots to the top of the arc. Snaps it right for Abel now. Slices right post. Rise, fire, line drive, flick, rattles it in. It's his third basket. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah, that's a good job of Matt Abel coming off the bench, being ready to play, and coming giving a boost offensively and defensively for NC State.
7 points now for Abel. 9:22 till halftime at 16-15 Pirates. Clark, top of the arc, hands it off Parker. 2 hands it up top for Dar. Gives it over to Simpkins, right of the circle. Flicks it straight away for Parker now. Accelerates to the top of the arc and walked with it. Put 2 hands on the ball on a hesitation, and that's a walk straight away for Seton Hall.
Yeah, great job. NC State is doing a great job defensively. Just offensively, come down and move the ball a little bit. Now maybe try to draw up a play for Matt Abel coming off. You see he's kind of hot, got it going. So maybe try to draw up a play for him. But basically, move the ball against this tough Seton Hall defense and make them work offensively down here on the other end. And that's what NC State has been doing.
Yeah, Matt Abel has 7 points and 3 of 4 shooting. Inbound now to Holloman. He's brought the pack back in this game. They were down by 10. Now they're down 1. Holloman brings the ball between the wickets over the timeline. Flicks it to the hot hand Abel now, top of the key. Hands it off right for Breed. Throws it to Sagne straight away. Shovels off the shin of Holloman, and it trickles out of bounds. It's scooped up by Clark under the basket, who rises up, misses the layup, but it's a goaltend at the right iron. And it's Seton Hall basketball with 8:49 to play. A Seton Hall bucket with 8:49 to play. They lead 18-15.
Yeah, I think Abel may have, not Abel, but Breed may have touched the net or something like that. But I didn't think it had an effect on it. He missed the layup.
This is Abel and Holloman in the backcourt, passing back and forth. Abel at the left wing now, works into the paint.
Nice.
Shovels it left post for Sagne, who dunks it down with 2. It's a 1-point game again.
Yeah, nice job of Abel beating his man off the dribble and then finding Sagne on the baseline for a nice dunk.
Staten McRae, far side of the floor. 18-17 Pirates. They were 4 of their first 7 makes from 3. They've missed their last 4 from deep. Clark, top of the arc, point guard for Seton Hall. Brings it straight away. 2 hands it right for Simpkins. Drives right baseline. Double team there by Dang, who walls up. Centers it in the lane for Rivera. Throws it up in a quadruple team, and it's banked off the window and in for Fisher, who cleans it up on the miss.
Yeah, that time it was 3 NC State guys on the ball, and then no one picked up the rebounder.
Under 8 to play till halftime. 20-17 Pirates. Holloman over the center line, right to left. Gives it off left for Dang, who shovels up top for Holloman. Sagne's out there to set a screen for him. Holloman uses it, and he wings it right for Abel. Jabs right, throws it right. Dang catch for the tie, right wing. Off the bracket, pops down weak side to Simpkins for the Pirates. On the trot over the center stripe. Right wing Simpkins. Hands it off to Rivera. Gives it back to Simpkins, top of the key. Dishes right for Fisher. Throws it short corner right, Rivera. 16 to shoot. Rifles high right for Staten McRae. Spins right elbow now. Streaks to the basket. Falls down. He gets hit and throws it, and it swirls down, and the foul for A.J. Staten McRae. Makes it 22-17. Seton Hall with 7:15 to play, and that's a veteran move from a fifth-year college player.
Yeah, that was a strong move that time. Good defense, but better offense that time.
So Staten McRae has 7 points, and he had 3 years at Samford, 1 year for the Miami Hurricanes, and now his final year of college ball with Seton Hall. We'll take a break, 7:15 till halftime. Free throw when we come back. Seton Hall 22, NC State 17. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
You got next. The next open road. The next uncharted trail. With Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco Sport, you've got the next great SUV. Equipped with a blend of off-road performance, on-road precision, and plenty of power to conquer the next adventure. For the latest offers on a new Bronco or Bronco Sport, you got next. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Wolfpack fans, CPI Security is the official security and smart home company of NC State Athletics. Get the best defense with the Southeast leader in smart security. With CPI Security's professional installation and state-of-the-art 24/7 monitoring, you can rest assured knowing your home and business are protected. Plus, with our newest service, Night Guard, you can sleep soundly knowing CPI is on guard in the overnight hours. Contact us today to learn more at cpisecurity.com.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
(22-17), Seton Hall leads NC State. We're in Maui. It's the Maui Invitational, first game of the day, first game of the tournament. 7:15 until halftime. Seton Hall starts out white hot, and defensively, Chucky, they've been double-teaming Darian Williams, and it's quieted him down a little bit.
Yes, it slowed him down, and they're doubling him off the dribble. So when he puts it down that one time, now they're coming, and he took another dribble, and that's when they were able to poke the ball away. So now what he has to do is adjust his game and see that they're doubling him off the dribble, put it down at one time, get rid of it, and then get it back. Sort of like the old school repost like they used to do with Shaq. So he used to double Shaq on the dribble. Shaq will put it down one time, you come, kick it out. Now repost, the rotator is going out. Now you get the ball, you get some time to work.
So you get it in the post, you draw the double, pass out of the double, and then feed it right back to him.
Feed it right back, repost it, feed it right back to him.
Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield. Back here in the Lahaina Civic Center, the right wall of this Civic Center, there are no bleachers on it, and there's a big mural. It's an orange and green tapestry of the beautiful Hawaiian beaches. There's a gentleman surfing. Staten McRae's free throw is good. That's Chucky Brown's evening plans. He's got that longboard out there, that size 16 sandal. I'm excited for you, buddy. It's going to be fun. 23-17, Seton Hall leads. As the inbound is stolen now by Clark in the backcourt. Clark now races to the basket, pumps the brakes, fades. 10-foot flick is missed, but Hines puts it in on the miss. It's 25-17 Pirates.
Yeah, Seton Hall is just a little more active right now than NC State.
Williams is back in the game. Gives it off right for Arsenault, who checks in trailing. Quick trigger three, not there. Van Allen Lubin has the rebound. He's double-teamed, kicks it out right for Arsenault. Around the Hornet comes left Holloman. Hop step to the bucket, scoops it up, and with English puts it home.
Yeah, that time NC State, though, the ball moved from side to side, and that created a lane where Holloman could drive. So NC State just need to be patient, more patience on offense.
7 different Pack players have scored. It's 25-19. NC State is down 6. Biggest test of the year so far. 6:25 first half clock. Bud Clark for the Pirates gives it off right for Staten McRae. Lofts it left for Clark, who's underneath it, and then quickly defers left corner. Three-point hoist from Simpkins is missed. And the rebound down to the pack. Leading scorer for Seton Hall is scoreless. Holloman splits the defense with the dribble, is challenged at the iron and floored. He'll take 2.
Yeah, that's a nice drive that time by Holloman. Now, either you're going to be able to get him in transition or you got to get him ball movement. And that time, Holloman was able to get to the basket and create a foul.
Lenovo, global technology solutions company that has called NC home for 2 decades, is proud to support the community and the NC State Wolfpack. Lenovo, smarter technology for all. Visit us at Lenovo.com. Here's Holloman to the line. Been great this year, 14 of 16. He's an Iron Man. This is his 111th consecutive college game. He has never missed a game in his college career.
Well, that's awesome. What they always say, the best ability is availability.
That's right.
So he's been available.
He's that guy. There's no doubt about that. Hits the first free throw. And his second one's coming with the Pack down by 5 here to the Seton Hall Pirates. And he sinks it. He has 4 points now. Pack fans might remember, may not want to remember, but do remember the last time they played Seton Hall was in the 2018 NCAA tournament.
Oh, wow.
In that 8-9 seed ball game, Pirates got the win. Pass down to the right post for Staten McRae is out of bounds. That's off his hand. He went all the way to the top floor of the elevator, and it was too high still. The ball went way over his head.
Yeah, NC State can bother Seton Hall as well if they turn up the pressure defensively, and that time they did.
Inbound here to Holloman in the backcourt with 5:53 and counting. 25-21. NC State's down 4. Holloman has the ball left half court. Gives it off left for Abel. Drives now inside the left post area, and his righty pushes over the rim, but a foul.
Yeah, good job by Abel that time. He turned down the screen, and they gave him a lane to the basket. He drove down and got fouled.
They called Staten McRae for it, and that is his second. Picks up 2 really quick here. 5:39 until halftime. Great to see Terrence Arsenault out there. He hadn't played the last couple of ball games with an injury.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him out there, and he'll provide help defensively for NC State. I love his defense.
Abel's free throw is good. Abel has 8 points. He has come to play today.
Yeah, he came off the bench, and that's what you got to do. When you come off the bench, the score has to either increase or you have to take down whatever deficit that you have, and he's done that.
So here's the free throw, and that's missed by the Pack. On the way back now to the right basket. Here's Simpkins, rises up trying to draw contact. That's off the window. Rebound pulled down by the Pack. Fast break right to left. Off to Abel on the right, and he travels. At the right wing, his back foot slides as Copeland and McNeil check into the game.
Yeah, he was a little too anxious that time, and like he's walking off, he said, my bad, but he provided some good juice, and now the other players have to pick up on the juice that Matt Abel brought into the game.
5:28 till halftime now. It's 25-22. Seton Hall has maintained this lead since their quick 4 threes in the ballgame. Williams is double-teamed and lobs it off left side, near half court. Clark fires it right for Williams. Back and forth they throw it. Now to the iron. It's caught in the air by Fisher, and he's fouled on the arm by McNeil. 2 free throws to come. That was a lob over the top of the defense, and Fisher gets hit on the wrist.
Yeah, the lob pass. NC State had good hand action, but McNeil almost got back in time, but it was good hands up by NC State. Just the ball was a better pass.
So here is Fisher to the line. Elijah Fisher, transfer from Pacific. Now, he actually is making his second visit through the Big East. He was a 10-point-per-game producer at DePaul a couple of years ago. Big kid, 6'6", 220-pounder. He's a senior from Toronto, Canada. And the free throw's in for Elijah Fisher, 5 points. He has had a journey in his college career. Texas Tech, DePaul, Pacific, and now Seton Hall.
Oh, wow. That's today's game, though. Guys can move around after a year, and they can jump. You couldn't do that years ago. That was very rare.
Here's Fisher's second. He used to have to sit out a year.
Yep.
And now he has 6 points. I still think that this current paradigm is just a pit stop on the way to something different. I don't know what. It's something different.
Something's going to change.
Arsenault in the backcourt as both free throws go in. 27-22. NC State's down by 5. 5 minutes till halftime. Copeland at the right. Throws it up top. Williams leaves it off left. McNeil drives, centers into the lane for Lubin. Tried to dunk it, and he's fouled. He'll take 2.
Again, ball movement side to side. That creates opportunities because the defense has to move. The ball moved from one side to the other. McNeil had a nice drive and was able to hit Lubin, and now he's going to the line.
8 of 10 from the free throw line this year. Lubin's good free throw shooter. Super efficient player, 68% from the field this year. And the free throws missed. Now, generally, you'd think that would be unsustainable, but he did that last year at Chapel Hill. He shot 67% from the field. Incredible.
Right, yeah, he hangs around the basket and picks up a lot of loose balls and offensive rebounds. So when you're that type of player, you're going to have a high field goal percentage.
He had 5 offensive boards last time out against VCU in the win. Active rebounder. Yep. Missed the first and the second. A rare double miss by Lubin. And it's 27-22. Seton Hall has the ball up by 5. Under 5 minutes to play. First half. Trey Parker now right half court for the Pirates. Bounces to Hines up top. Leaves it off right of the circle. Parker snaps it left for Simpkins. Jabs on Lubin. Pack switches everything. Simpkins trying to probe the defense. Gives it off right for Williams now. 6 to shoot. Crosses over now. Pull up, desperation 2. Knuckleballs trying to bank it in. Almost banked in. The rebound on the miss down to the pack.
Yeah, good defense by NC State again.
Outlet now to Copeland, top of the arc. Pumps the brakes, dishes left McNeil. Catch left wing 3-pointers up and in. Paul McNeil's first 3.
Nice 3. Nice paces that time offensively by NC State.
He has 5 points. Timeout Pirates. We'll take it with them. 4:16 to play in the first. It's a 2-point game. 27-25. Seton Hall leads it by 2, but the Pack was down 10 not long ago. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Looking to upgrade your home? Trust the name more homeowners choose. Window World of Raleigh and Fayetteville. We're a national brand with local ownership, proudly serving the Triangle and Fayetteville areas. We offer energy-efficient windows, siding, entry doors, garage doors, and roofing, all with professional installation and industry-leading warranties. Get your free estimate today at windowworldofraleigh.com. Financing options are available. Window World of Raleigh, a proud sponsor of NC State Athletics.
Liberty Senior Living Communities offer vibrant lifestyles in some of North Carolina's most sought-after locations. The amenities of fine resorts and the incomparable comforts of home. All Liberty Senior Living Communities are designed for active seniors and feature whole-person wellness, distinctive dining, life enrichment, and top-class amenities and services. Visit your local Liberty Senior Living Community, the Templeton of Cary or Hayes Barton Place, today and come home to the retirement you deserve. Exceptional senior living here, there, and everywhere you want to be.
Marshall is from Boston, studying business and administration. Caterpillar and NC State congratulate Devon and all of the other NC State Scholar athletes for their hard work and dedication to excellence. As we look at the first half, if you looked at the very beginning, it was a tough first half shooting the ball for the Pack, but they warmed up. Both teams ended up shooting it pretty well. Pirates 50% on 14 out of 28 from the field, 13 out of 28 for the Pack. Pirates also 4 out of 13 from three-point range. Only 2 made threes in that first half from NC State. Free throw line also a problem for the Wolfpack, missing 4 out of their 9 tries, including their last 4. Pirates got there only 3 times, and they made all of theirs. They had points off turnovers 12-9. They had the advantage there. They gave it away 8 times compared to the Wolfpack's 6, but they made us pay for those. 17 rebounds for the Pirates, 15 for the Wolfpack. They also had a 6-4 advantage in second chance opportunities, outscoring us also off of the bench. The Wolfpack did Seton Hall there 12-8. They had a 20-16 advantage in points in the paint, which is a little surprising. 9-2 on the fast break points. You add it all up, it's a 2-point game. Second half set to begin. And here with the play-by-play story, here's Matt Chazanel and Chucky Brown. Guys?
All right, thanks very much, Mike. You bet, buddy, as it is a one-possession ball game. It's 35-33. Chucky Darian Williams only has 2 points.
Right.
He got double-teamed and triple-teamed at times in the first half.
Yeah, I think that he just needs to read that and then get rid of the ball and get it back. But the main thing for NC State, you're in the game, you take the positive, of course. You're only down 2, and your main guy only has, 2 points?
Yep.
So your main guy only has 2 points. You're down 2, and you're a second-half team. So those are the positives. You got to stay positive. But for NC State also, move the ball from side to side. Seton Hall is a pretty good defensive team. They're very aggressive. So the way to beat the aggressiveness is to move the ball. Ball movement beats man movement. So you'll be able to move the ball and you'll create other things after the first action. Go to your second and third action in whatever play that you're running.
I wonder if we've overlooked a little bit of what Shaheen Holloway really wants to do this year. They're actually only allowing 54 points a game.
Right.
The story in the first half really might be that the Pirates defense might be one of the best in the country.
Right.
And they may be one of the best defensive teams in the Big East, and that's why he starts the starting 5 that he starts with the scorings off the benches, because he's really worried about their defense.
Right. He's worried about their defense, and he wants to keep the score where it went down, like 70. Right now, you're looking at a 70-point game. Right. So that's where he wants to keep the game because he knows that his team is not a team that can score 90 points. So NC State is. So if they can muck the game up a little bit, which they've done, they've done a great job of keeping the score low and mucking it up a little bit, and that's how they're going to be able to stay in ball games.
Seton Hall starts the second half with the basketball. The court flips. They're trying to score left rim now. Double team to half court is Williams. He passes out of it right for Clark. Dumps it right corner deep for Fisher. Kicks it high left. Williams finds Staten McRae left wing. Rise and fire connection from 3 for Seton Hall. 38-33 Pirates.
Yeah, they're starting off, looks like the second half like they started off the game. So we'll see if they can continue the hot shooting.
11 points now for Staten McRae. Double-figure game. Here's Williams up top. Flicks it right of the circle. Copeland throws it straight away. Holloman now traces the arc left. Hand off Lubin, who pats it to Williams, top of the key. Calls Copeland to get out of his way now. They threaten a double team. Now it comes in the dribble. Williams kicks it left Copeland. He spins up a triple. That hits the iron. Rebound Seton Hall.
Yeah, good ball movement that time by NC State. Just didn't get the basket.
Clark accelerator down. He hands it off to Fisher, who lays it in, and the foul at the right post. And it is 40-33. Seton Hall leads with a 3 and a bucket and 1 opportunity out of halftime.
Yeah, they've come out aggressive again to start the second half, and NC State needs to match that aggression and continue to play good defense.
Lubin gets called for the foul. Chucky, we saw Williams get double-teamed again on the dribble at the right high post, and he found Quadir Copeland, the open man, for a good look, but he couldn't quite sink it.
Right, yeah, that's the right play, though. Put it down, you see the double team, get rid of it, and you get a wide-open shot. Quadir Copeland, NC State, they're going to have to knock down those open shots.
Fisher hits the free throw. He now has 9. And it's 41-33. Seton Hall leads. 60 seconds since intermission. Copeland near side of the floor, floats it up top. Holloman leaves it high post left. Lubin. Hand off to Copeland, and a foul on Williams chasing the ball. Trying to fight through screens. Yeah. That's Williams' second. And it is 1:05 since halftime. Foul trouble could be interesting if Pack continues to apply pressure. Clark, Payne, Staten McRae, and Williams all have 2 fouls now. Copeland hops up into the paint, and a whistle blows.
No foul.
See, they called it on somebody. I think he got popped in the face on the floor. Got Williams for it. That's 2 quick fouls. That's his 3rd, I think. They may have to pull him out of the game.
Yeah, NC State has to be aggressive and attack Seton Hall because they're very aggressive defensively, and they will foul you.
Inbound now to Copeland. Floats it high left for McNeil. Tries to thread the needle to Lubin. It's pried away and stolen by Payne for Seton Hall, smothering interior defense.
Yeah, good weak side help that time by Clark, and he was able to get in on that bounce pass.
There's the handoff now to Clark at the right wing. Jitterbugs to the high post. Jumps the pass up top. Williams hop step into the paint. Righty pushes up and in, and the foul in the paint with a bank. And it's 43-33. Seton Hall leads by 10, 90 seconds since halftime.
Yeah, they've come out very aggressive, and NC State has to match that aggressiveness. They have not matched it yet defensively, and Seton Hall is able to get inside, get in their paint, and create foul opportunities and get into the line and create and-ones.
It's Williams' second foul. Here is Williams' second foul, and now Mike Williams of Seton Hall to the free throw line to try to complete the and one. It's now 43-33 Pirates, and the free throw's in. So 12 points for Williams. Pack has yet to figure out this Pirate defense.
Yeah, they're pretty aggressive, and NC State just has to move the ball and be aggressive in attack.
Holloman hands it off to McNeil.
Good.
Floats it up top, Lubin gives it left now for Copeland. Drives top of the arc, defers right side McNeil. Crosses over into the paint, rises, scoop shot, pinned off the window by Payne. Now it's down to Seton Hall on the break, right to left. Williams pull up two from the right elbow, off the heel, rebound Fisher, kick right side Williams, step up for three, not there, and a foul against the Pirates. Fisher on the rebound effort, and that's his second.
Yeah, good box out that time by Darian Williams, and he got held on the arm. So now NC State offensively, move the ball, and move it from side to side, and you'll get what you want.
Largest lead of the game here for Seton Hall. They lead by 11. Lubin up top now. Pack's yet to score in the second half. Copeland left wing. He lofts up a three, not there. Rebound down to Williams. Reverse layup. It's touched home by Darian, and it's 44-35.
And that's another place where Darian Williams can be effective. If he's not going to be effective, like when you get the ball where he normally initiating offense, he could be effective getting offensive rebounds.
Williams left of the circle. Lob high right for Clark. 2.5 since halftime. 44-35 Seton Hall. Fisher right of the circle. Hands it off Staten McRae. He lets a three rip. That rattles in, top of the arc. And it's 47-35 Pirates.
Yeah, that was a deep three that time. You'll take that shot, but he made it. He happened to make it.
14 points now, Staten McRae. Pass to the right side, floats to McNeil. Dishes up top for Williams. Wings it left, Copeland. Triple threat, drives into the lane. Wraps the pass behind his back. Sloppy stolen Pirates.
Yeah, you can't do that in this type of game right here.
Clark into the paint now, dribbles all the way through left half court. Cross-court pass right, Williams. Dump right side for Fisher. Anxious moments here in the Maui Invitational for the Pack. 47-35 Seton Hall. 16:40 to play first half. Clark up top. Brings the ball off of his foot out of bounds. Dribbled off of his foot to the near sideline, and it's Pack basketball, and Matt Abel comes in for Paul McNeil.
Yeah, that's a good substitution. I think Paul McNeil is limping a little bit, but he might be hurt a little bit. Matt Abel coming in, and now you may have to get another substitute at the guard and try to get some offense moving from side to side.
Good training staff attention to McNeil, so I think he's all right. Yeah, there's an errant horn there right there. Left wing, Abel has the ball for the Pack. Throws it up top for Holloman now. Bounces high post, Lubin, power dribble, double team, lost the handle. Righty layup is deflected and pulled down by Seton Hall on the miss. Clark half court, hands it off right, Staten McRae. Pump fake, cut off by Abel defensively. Funnels it right post for Payne. He's double teamed and he's fouled at the right block.
Yeah, got double teamed.
Williams. Yeah, no, you're fine. I think that's Williams' third.
Yeah, you got double teamed that time. It was a good double team. Just don't reach. Try to keep your hands up and make him make a pass out of the double team.
That is Darian's third. 47-35. Now he needs to be real careful here, Chucky.
Yeah. Yeah, because he needs to be out there on the floor. Even if he's not scoring, he's attracting a lot of attention, and he can open things up for someone else.
Inbound to Simpkins, who lays it up, and on the alley-oop layup, he gets fouled. He misses the layup. It just curls off the iron, but he'll take two free throws. 16:08 to play. A ton of time, but the Pack's down 12.
Yeah, a ton of time, but you got to get it going. You got to get it going because right now Seton Hall is playing extremely confident, and things are extremely tough. Well, we're making it tough for ourselves on the offensive end because we're not moving the ball like we're accustomed to doing. So we come down and move the ball a little bit better, we'll be fine. But tighten up the defense. So far, they've come out and gotten a lot of easier baskets than we gave them in the first half. So we got to tighten up our defense like we had in the first half.
Simpkins has yet to score. He's Seton Hall's leading scorer.
Oh, wow.
He has 0 points on two shot attempts. 0 for 1 from 3, 0 for 2 from the field. 47-35 Pirates. And it's Williams, Lubin, Copeland, Abel, and Holloman. And that is twice off the iron and in for Simpkins. So he has one in the ballgame. Elon Phoenix transfer. 14 points a game last year, led Elon in steals as well.
Good player.
Second team all CAA for the Phoenix. And his second. That expands the lead to 14. 49-35. Simpkins has 2. All right, Holloman now for NC State. Got to get going here. 4 minutes since halftime. Passes it up top for Lubin. Handoff now to Abel off of a screen. Pass to the left, deflected, stolen, fast break Pirates. Clark to the basket is blocked from behind by Holloman. They call a foul, but great hustle by Holloman as he pins the ball on the window to stop the fast break.
Oh, that looked like a good block from here.
We'll take a break. 15:50 to play in the ball game. It's all Seton Hall right now. It's 49-35 Pirates. You're listening to Wolfpack basketball from Learfield.
At North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, we believe that getting to know you is the best way to protect what you love most. We have friendly agents in every county to help you prepare for the unexpected. And when life doesn't go as planned, our award-winning claims team will be with you every step of the way. Find a local agent today at ncfbins.com. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
Because I wanted to advance my career.
Because I want my kids to be proud.
Because I wanted to learn more.
Because I want to be a better teacher.
Your goals, your drive, your because. Whatever pushes you forward, career growth, family, a new challenge. NC State Online is built for it. With over 120 flexible programs taught by NC State's world-class instructors, your future starts here. Explore our programs and connect with program experts by visiting go.ncsu.edu/NC State Online.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
(49-35), Seton Hall with a lead right now over the Pack. 15:50 to play in the ball game. Lenovo, global technology solutions company that has called NC home for 2 decades, is proud to support the community and the NC State Wolfpack. Lenovo, smarter technology for all. Visit us at lenovo.com. Chucky, NC State's getting out rebounded right now. They've missed 5 of their 10 free throws. Darian Williams has 2 buckets and 3 fouls. It's been a hard game here so far for NC State.
Yeah, it's been a tough game. Seton Hall, NC State has not matched Seton Hall's aggressiveness. They've come out and they're very aggressive. They're attacking us, and we've not responded well. So still have some time to respond well from it, but they just got to be able to respond to this. And when you're Seton Hall and you're a team that had the year that you had in the past, and you know, you're in the Big East and you're playing an ACC school, that's the one thing you got to recognize, that the ACC has always been the class of basketball. So teams get up to play against ACC schools. So NC State has to be ready to match that type of intensity. And it's the first time you're going on a neutral floor, so it's a little different. So you'll have some growing up to do pretty fast.
Yeah, you're getting treatment from Seton Hall trying to prove itself against now America's 23rd ranked team as of today. Top 20 in the KenPom is NC State. And here's Adam Clark to the free throw line. Point guard for Seton Hall, who makes the first.
Yeah, then you hear, you know, Seton Hall, I'm sure they've heard, you know, they're 5-0 and they heard that they haven't played anybody. You know, they have the worst schedule or whatever in the nation. So they've heard that. So they've got a point to prove against the 23rd ranked team in the country.
6 points, he hits both, does Clark, and here's Copeland now over the center stripe. 15:45 to play. Pack down 51-35, down big. Copeland top of the arc now, off of a screen to the right. Skip pass left, Abel, catch, fire, 3-pointers blocked by Staten McRae, out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense that time by Seton Hall. Maybe a good ball fake from Abel would have got him another shot. Would have been a 2-point shot, but could have got him another shot.
Jeff Anderson has stopped the game. Oh, he's telling the Seton Hall bench to sit down.
Yeah, only one. I think only one coach. Same thing as high school. only one coach can be standing, and that's the head coach.
Williams lobs it up top for Holloman. 13 to shoot. Refeeds Williams down low. Lefty hook shot over the top of Dar is missed. Rebound down for Van Allen Lubin. Now never hit the rim. Shot clock doesn't reset. His shot is blocked. Williams has it at 3. Throws it up top. Holloman at 1. He doesn't recognize it because it never hit the rim, and it's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, aggressive defense again by Seton Hall. NC State, good job of getting offensive rebound, getting the ball inside, but aggressive defense that time by Seton Hall.
Pack is out of sorts here against the Pirates. 15-18 to play. It's 51-35, Pirates lead. Simpkins inbounds it to Clark in the backcourt. Throws it to Staten McRae on the near sideline now. Bounces over to Simpkins. Left half court, left rim is the goal here for the Pirates. All-time assists leader in program history. Shaheen Holloway is the head coach. Dar at the right, hands it off to Staten McRae. Dribbled off his foot and collects it before it's over and back. Hands it off left wing for Clark. 7 to shoot. Whips it left, Staten McRae. Steps into a 3. Pounds off the iron. Rebound down to Williams here for the Pack. He starts the break left to right. Pats it right for Holloman. Speeds to the foul line. Swerves left. Williams claps for the ball, receives it, refeeds Holloman now, curves right, hangs, shot, blocked, has it down with the big guys, kicks it left wing, Copeland, throws it up top, Williams, his three-pointer's up and down, a rattler's in, it's 51-38.
Good job by NC State, and the way they're going to have to get back in this game is in transition. They're going to have to push the ball and try to get something easy before Seton Hall gets set defensively.
7 points now for Williams. Payne left block, bounces it cross-court right for Staten McRae. Throws it up top for Clark. 6 minutes since halftime. Holloman guards Clark. Drives now foul line. Lob to Payne under the left side of the basket. Shot blocked away. Pinballs around. Clark has it, 3 to shoot. Hop step, righty teardrop, gets it to go.
Yeah, good defense that time by NC State. Just unlucky not able to get that deflection off of the block shot.
8 points now for Clark. It's 53-38 Pirates. 13:50 to play. Copeland, top of the arc. Hands it off now for Williams. Tosses straight away Holloman. Shovels up top, Van Allen Lubin. Pump fake, drives in, righty shot, blocked off the window, but he's fouled.
Yeah, good job by Van Allen Lubin getting to the basket, creating an opportunity to score with the clock stop.
It's on Stefan Payne, his first. At 13:37 here to play, 53-38, Seton Hall leads. And Van Allen Lubin goes to the line. At one point in the first half, he missed 3 straight free throws.
Yeah.
Free throws, got to straighten that out here and get back in this ballgame.
Yeah, NC State can't afford to miss free throws now, being down 15 points. But also defensively, got to get all those loose balls. Right now, Seton Hall they're very aggressive, and now they're a little more active than NC State is right now.
Pack Fans Food Lion is a proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Pack makes in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to our local college food pantry or food bank. And there you go, 100 meals donated as Van Allen Lubin makes the freebie. He's up to 9 points now. Big Jai Hines checks in for Seton Hall. He is definitely tracking to be on the all-freshman team of the Big East.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. He's a nice young player. Very nice young player.
Hines in the first half had 8 points. Lubin's second free throw, front iron and in. So Lubin's up to 10. 53-40. Musa Sanye checks in now. So it's a 1-2-2 zone press. Abel, McNeil Jr. and Holloman in the backcourt at the top of it. Pass over the timeline to Simpkins. Kicks it back to Williams. Near half court, who leaves it off right for Clark. Chest pass Fisher up top for Seton Hall. Right of the circle, this is Williams. Bounces top of the arc, Hines. Righty dribble around McNeil. Double team. Kicks it right side. Clark spins now. Short corner. Centers it. It's stolen. Too low for Hines. Holloman half court. Kicks it ahead. Abel drives to the basket. Lefty layup missed. Rebound down to the Pirates.
Yeah, NC State has to cash those opportunities in. Unlucky that time. Maybe come to a 2-foot stop and go up, because with his size, he should have been able to finish.
7 minutes since halftime. Here's Clark now, left half court. 53-40. Seton Hall leads. McNeil guards Clark. Drifts to the right. Thought about the 3 now. Probes the D and backs off. 6 to shoot. Touches up top Fisher at 4, drives into the teeth of the defense, and a traveling violation against Fisher. Fantastic pack defense at 12:38 to play.
Yeah, great defense by Darian Williams, able to guard his man and keep him in front of him and not allow him to have a clear lane to the basket for a drive.
Maui Invitational opener, first game of the day. Lahaina Civic Center here in Maui, as NC State fans have flown way out west here to cheer their pack on. Down 13 here to the Pirates. Holloman up top off a Sanye screen. Snaps it right, Williams. Catch, lines up a 3. That's off right rim. Rebound down to Seton Hall, 12:20 to play. Outlet now to Clark, the point guard. Lob down to the basket, and a foul is at his 4th.
Yep.
As Williams is called for a little shove down low, and he's going to have to sit for a long period of time here. With 12:19 to play, mark it down. That's an impactful part of the game as Terrence Arsenault set to check in.
Yeah, he fronted the post that time, and the pass was over. He had no weak side help that time and fronted the post. I think he knew he didn't have the help.
So 12:19 on the clock. He picks up his 4th foul. 53-40. NC State is down by 13 with Williams out of the game for a while.
Yeah, someone needs to step in on the scoring aspect, but take care of this defense first.
Clark bounces the top of the arc, Fisher. Hands it off Simpkins, they'll run weave. Gives it off right, State McCray. Bounce top of the arc, Hines left foot's the pivot. Now one dribble right and hand off to Simpkins. Works inside of the high post, shot is up, the jump ball as Abel gets his hand on it. The whistle goes with NC State. Fantastic defense by Matt Abel, the true freshman.
Yeah, great D that time by Matt Abel, one-on-one.
Sends us to a timeout. 11:59 to play in the ball game. Pack with the ball, down 13. It's 53-40. Seton Hall leads. You're listening to Wolfpack basketball from Learfield.
With holiday chaos around every corner, the minute you step into your BMW, you're in control. The BMW X3's adventure-ready agility is built for wherever the holidays take you. The effortless power of the X5 makes it easy to take on the season, and the iconic 3 Series is an exhilarating escape. The BMW Road Home sales event on now. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers now through December 1st.
Handy Hugos and BP are thrilled to be a part of the energy and excitement surrounding NC State basketball this season. Take advantage of savings with the Handy Hugos app. Download it today and start saving immediately with any size frozen or fountain drink for free. Unlock app-exclusive offers and get rewarded for buying your favorite treats. Plus, when you fill up at BP or Amoco gas stations with the Earnify app, you save 5 cents per gallon every time. Never pay full price again, and go Wolfpack.
Buying a home in the Triangle is a unique buying experience. You deserve someone who's an expert, someone who's experienced, and someone who will help you find the perfect home. You deserve the Jim Allen Group Advantage. The Jim Allen Group is a nationally recognized and award-winning real estate team in Raleigh, North Carolina, built on one simple truth. Our customers are our #1 priority. Establish your home court advantage with the team at the Jim Allen Group, Coldwell Banker, Howard Perry, and Walston, who are ready to help you buy, sell, or build your next dream home. Learn more at Jim Allen.
53-40, biggest test NC State has had so far this year. 4-0. Seton Hall is 5-0. Pirates are playing really good basketball here, playing their style of basketball in this game, aren't they, Chucky?
Yeah, they're playing their style. They're gritty, gritty defensively into you. Not every time you make a cut, they touching you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a physical game, and the officials are letting you play sort of like a tournament-style game. So, it is a tournament, but like NCAA tournament-style game. Physical, going to let you play, so you got to adjust your game to it.
53-40. Seton Hall's kind of mucked the game up. That was a good way you put it, Chucky. Every time you make a cut, they bump you. Every time you inbound it, they try to hound you. They just don't leave you alone. 11:59 to play. 53-40, Seton Hall leads. And Darian Williams has 4 fouls and has only hit a couple of buckets. He's going to sit for a while.
Yeah, it's sort of like if you ever watched a Bernard Hopkins fight. The Bernard Hopkins fights are ugly. You know what I'm saying? So that's how Seton Hall wants to make this game a little ugly.
Yeah, finesse doesn't really come to mind.
Finesse looks good.
It's not pretty boy Bernard Hopkins.
No.
Here's Holloman, top of the arc now. Off a Sanye screen to the right. Holloman skips it left for Arsenault, who just checked in. Slices into the defense. Righty runner blocked away by Fisher. Seton Hall now right to left. Here's State McCray, accelerator down. Scoops to the basket, counted, and the foul.
Yeah, Seton Hall just a little more aggressive right now.
16 points for Staten McRae. He had 6 last year for the Hurricanes in Miami in that last game of the season. He's their leading scorer right now, veteran guy. He was 3 years with Samford, all league with Samford, and 1 year Miami, now Seton Hall.
Yeah, he's been around, but he's with Miami, so he played against some quality teams. Played against NC State before.
Free throws missed. And Sanye has the rebound, 55-40. 11:35 to play. Can the Pack crack the code here for the Pirates? Holloman up top. Sanye there to set a screen. Holloman now drives through pressure all the way to the basket. He's ridden on the hip, and his layup is missed, but he'll take 2.
Yeah, that's aggressive point guard defense by Clark that time. And maybe what NC State can do to free that up is maybe use some ball screens. Put the big fella in some ball screens and spread the floor. Force Clark to have to try to get over the top of the ball screen.
Holloman's a guy who really hasn't gotten going today either.
Right.
He's got 4 points. Career high last time he played. He had 25 points against VCU. Free throw is in. So Holloman has 5. At 11:25 to play. Trey Parker checks in here for Seton Hall.
Yeah, NC State offensively, I think they can move the ball a little bit. Don't come right down and get in the pick and roll. Move the ball when Holloman gets it back, then get into a pick and roll.
Holloman hits both, and he has 6. Now, Seton Hall ball here. Simpkins and Parker pass it back and forth. Now Parker brings the ball right to left. 11:15 and ticking. 55-42. Seton Hall with the ball. Up 13. Left wing Simpkins. Floats it up top for Staten McRae. Gives it off right for Parker now. Finds Fisher right wing. Arsenault's on him. Fisher drives into the lane. He terminates the dribble. 10 feet away. Righty push drops in. Elijah Fisher has 11.
Yeah, pretty good defense by Arsenault that time, but just a good touch on the rim that time.
Arsenault hands it off to McNeil Jr. He's been quiet today, too. Gives it over to Holloman. Jitterbug to the basket. He is pounded on the hip and throws it in the foul off the top of the window, and he kisses it home.
Yeah, that was a good play right there where NC State got it after a pick and roll, and Holloman saw a lane to drive to the basket. So NC State needs to move the ball a little bit when Holloman gets it back. Run some ball screens with him, and then he'll be able to make some things happen.
55-44. Jerry Dang checks in. Now Dang and McNeil and Holloman and Abel, they are the 4 sharpshooters on this lineup that can get the Pack in this game quickly.
Yeah, they can get them in it quickly with some movement, get some type of actions, but then at the end of it, get your ball screen and create some situations where Seton Hall will have to help.
Holloman misses the free throw, and that's the 6th miss at the line today for NC State. Seton Hall has it up 55-44. Right side now, this is Parker. 57-44, I beg your pardon. Parker now right wing. Hands it off to Fisher, replaces him there. High dribble, nearly stolen by Abel now on the right. It's deflected to the backcourt. Staten McRae corrals. Dish left wing, Parker. Penetrates, foul line. Ball, kick right side, Fisher. He spins up a 3, not there. Best defensive possession in a while for the Pack. Rebound, Sanye.
Yeah, good defense by NC State that time. Now get something good, move the ball a little bit.
Abel left wing, hands it off to Dang. Gives it over to Sanye, left arc, not a threat there. Hand off Holloman, top of the key, passes back Sanye in the paint. Shot at the right post, blocked down by Hines. One of the top shot blockers in America, and Sanye is down and injured under the basket. Staten McRae drives to the basket, gives it off right for Parker. 3-pointers missed. Rebound, Hines dunks it in, and they blow a whistle for the injured Sanye. And they call a foul on the dunk as Hines will head to the line as the training staff goes out to check on Sanye, who's holding his left knee.
Yeah, Sanye had lost his balance on that pass and tried to get the shot up.
And most importantly now, they're checking on Sanye at 9:46 on the clock.
Oh, man.
And he is getting his left leg, his left knee tended to. And he's straightened that leg out now, which is a great sign.
Yeah.
As Big Moose is on his seat at the right baseline. It's 59-44. But Sanye is struggling to put any weight on that left leg. That's a bad sign, Chuck.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Hines has 10 points. They did not call a foul on the dunk. They just stopped the play, which is great. And they're going to get Musa off the court to look at that left knee. Hope he's all right. He's been great early on here in this year. Coach Wade goes to check on him. 59-44. 9:45 to play. Copeland now over the timeline. Gives it off to Abel. Right half court, down 15. Abel spins down to the left side of the lane. His righty teardrop gets it to go. Matt Abel's been a bright spot today. He has 13.
Yeah, nice move by Abel. He turned down the ball screen that time. But I'd like to see them use those ball screens a little more.
Pack is pressing now. Parker passes through it. The cross lane pass left is stolen by Abel out of bounds or poked away. And it'll be Seton Hall ball, 9:22 to play. 59-46, 13-point Pirate lead.
Yeah, good job by Abel that time coming down with the weak side help. Wasn't able to keep the ball in bounds, but that's okay. Good job on defense.
Fisher left of the basket for Seton Hall. Throws it left corner Hines. Gives it left wing now for Parker. Centers it in the lane. It's stolen by Abel. Fast break. 2-on-1. Abel lob. Basket. McNeil is fouled.
Yep.
And it should be on Trey Parker. As McNeil got bumped out of bounds, and they're saying he never had the catch.
Right.
So they're going to say it's actually on the floor, even though the ball went up. Let's see what Will Wade's reaction is here. He's saying he was shooting it. He's going up as an alley-oop.
Okay.
It was an alley-oop.
Yeah, it was an alley-oop. So that was a good call that time by the officials, because what Simpkins did was when was it McNeil, when he took off, he backed into him, and sort of clipped his legs from being able to go up all the way and get the ball.
It is 1-and-1. But it's not two shots. It's just one shot. McNeil's got to earn his right for the second here. Foul against Trey Parker, the former Wolfpack guard. And McNeil sinks the freebie. So Paul has 6 points now.
Right.
Pack's kind of hanging around here, down 12, within striking distance. A lot of time. But it is getting toward crunch time. 9:13 to play.
Yeah. Need to go on a nice little run here.
And McNeil hits both. So he has 7. State McRae inbounds to Parker. Bounces to Simpkins. Pack fans rise up here in Maui. Right side Parker, Pack down 11. 9 minutes to play. McNeil guards Parker. Bounce right side State McRae. Off the deck up top, Fisher reverses left Simpkins. Wraps the pass left post now. Fisher banging with McNeil. Weak side help from Abel. Lefty layup, drop steps up and in off the kiss.
Yeah, at that time he was just a little more physical than McNeil down in the paint.
12 points for Fisher, 61-48. Seton Hall, McNeil up top, give left for Dang. He lofts up a 3 and connects. Watch out now, Jerry Dang can really flick it. Pack down 10.
Yeah, big shot that time, Jerry Dang. That was a much-needed 3 for the Wolfpack.
Pack, that's only their 4th made 3 of the game. Left wing, Staten McRae drives in and he gets bumped on the switch by Lubin. At 8:17 to play. And NC State, what do you think, Chucky? They need 3s to get back in this ball game?
You'll take them if they're open, but the main thing is you need that ball moving and need to stay in attack mode and try to create opportunities. But yeah, the threes will be fine, but don't just get into a point where you're jacking them. It's not 2 minutes left. It's 8 minutes left. So you're not desperate for a 3, but you'll take them if they're wide open.
Alleman comes in for Abel. Staten McRae is at the free throw line. Came into this ball game perfect at the free throw line in a small sample size. He's now 10 of 11 on the year. He missed 1 earlier today. And Staten McRae, who has a game-high 16 points, now has 17.
Yeah, he's had a solid game. He's had a solid game. I mean, they like Seton Hall has come out and they've been aggressive, and he's had a solid game. Got to give him credit.
He scored more than 1,000 points in his career.
Yeah.
And his second is good. Hits them both. He has 18. 63-51. Seton Hall is up by 12, 8:16 and ticking. As Copeland has the ball at the jump circle for the Pack. Dang just hit a 3. Lubin comes up and sets a screen for Copeland. Drives into the lane now. Pump fake, kick up top. Dang steps in. Shot is blocked to the top of the arc. Volleyball down to Simpkins. Fast break to the left basket. Righty layup is in for Simpkins.
Yeah, that time I thought, dang, it might have been one more pass over. Could have swung it one more time. The defense was running at it, or show a ball fake.
Could be a 5-point swing. Dang's pass is lazy. Stolen by Parker right to left. Lob, bucket, dunk. Staten McRae. Timeout, Will Wade.
Yeah, good timeout by Coach Wade that time.
20 points for State McRae. And we'll take a timeout. 7:41 to play here in Maui. Seton Hall leads at 67-51. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Sarah. She loves her motorcycle. What she doesn't love is when it suddenly rains. As she sits underneath a bridge waiting for it to stop, she grows quite fond of the graffiti on the overpass. She really likes the one with John Hart's Claire and wonders if they're still together. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back. Get an online quote in as little as 3 minutes and see if you can save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
Chaz, what's up, my man?
We got ourselves an Inside NC State Athletics podcast that we need folks to know about.
I heard about that.
It records weekly, put it out midweek. You can download it wherever you get your podcasts from. It's the Inside NC State Athletics podcast.
Kind of our perspective of what we see and what we hear.
Different stories, play some games, play a little bit of trivia maybe.
And I love you send the trivia answers to me before we
You're
play.
You're not supposed to tell people. Oh. You're not supposed to
I don't
tell
look
them.
at them, by the way.
You're just smart. Inside NC State Athletics podcast.
Wolfpack fans, CPI Security is the official security and smart home company of NC State Athletics. Get the best defense with the Southeast leader in smart security. With CPI Security's professional installation and state-of-the-art 24/7 monitoring, you can rest assured knowing your home and business are protected. Plus, with our newest service, Night Guard, you can sleep soundly knowing CPI is on guard in the overnight hours. Contact us today and to learn more at cpisecurity.com.
$67-51. Seton Hall is on a run, a 6-0 run over the last 36 seconds. They've made their last 4 shots. Pack cut the lead to 10, the deficit to 10. It's now 16, 67-51 with 7:41 to play.
Yeah, that was a tough stretch right there. You get it within 10, then you got a block 3-point shot. They go down and get a layup, then they come back with a steal. You're within striking distance, but it's still a lot of time, but you got to get moving. You got to get moving if you're NC State, and like I said, you can't settle for the 3-point shot. It's not desperation time right now, but it's time to be concerned.
Down 16 here. Darian Williams has 4 fouls, and they're going to put him back out there. It's probably time for that.
Oh yeah, now or never now.
Make sure to join us live January 8th, Thursday, at an Empire Eats restaurant, either Raleigh Times or the Pit Authentic Barbecue, for the Wolfpack Weekly with Will Wade Coaches Show. Tune in for fun, in-depth conversations with head coach of NC State men's basketball. He's there live taking your questions. Can't wait to see you there. That starts up in league play January 8th. That's a Thursday. It'll be live at 6 p.m. from either Raleigh Times or the Pit. And with 7:41 to play in the second half, it is 67-51. Seton Hall is just surprising, Chucky.
Yeah,
surprising for both of us.
Yeah, I think it's surprising because of the way that NC State has played leading up to this game. But I do think that it's also surprising that NC State hasn't moved the ball as well as we have in the past.
Inbound here to Quadir Copeland, who calls out the action over the center line. Pack needs to go. He brings the ball now left lane line. Kicks it up top for Williams. Dishes right. Holloman steps into a 3, hand in his face off right. Rebound down to the Pirates and a foul on Copeland.
Copeland that time on the rebound, I think he reached in.
That's his 3rd foul. And it sends us, what's going on here? We're checking something at the monitor. Go ahead. A little bit of confusion on a substitution, maybe? We're checking something on the monitor. And okay. But no one called a timeout, though. They just stopped play. So We'll take a break. We'll take it with them. They've stopped play, and each team's huddled up. 7:26 on the clock. We'll take a break with them. It's 67-51. Seton Hall has the ball up 16 here in Maui. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
To us, every moment matters. Moments of quiet perseverance. and loud celebrations. Starting moments and the moments that make us feel unstoppable. We're here to help you be present for them all. UNC Health is dedicated to getting you back to what you love. Faster, stronger, and healthier. Official healthcare provider of NC State Athletics.
Hey, Pack fans. This is Darren Williams from NC State men's basketball.
Lubin rises, cup, righty finger roll, missed it. Lifts off, rebound. Williams cleans it up and scores.
On the court, the Red Reckoning is all about strength, teamwork, and a solid foundation. Dogged Concrete has focused on building quality foundations with integrity, determination, and collaboration for over 60 years. For your next project, call Dogged Concrete. The Red Reckoning is here, and I'm proud to team up with champions like Dogged and the Pack. Go Pack.
At Window World, we proudly support our active duty military and veterans. Our Salute to Service platform during NC State athletic events honors those who serve our country to recognize the sacrifices made to protect our freedoms. Window World is America's exterior remodeler, improving homes and changing lives. Locally owned, nationally trusted, serving Raleigh and Fayetteville with windows, doors, siding, garage doors, and roofing. Visit WindowWorldofRaleigh.com for your free estimate today. Window World is a proud sponsor of NC State Athletics.
(67-51). Seton Hall leads NC State by 16 with 7:26 to play here in the first game in Maui. Hey, Pack fans, One Pack NIL Collective is a proud sponsor of NC State Athletics and supporter of NC State men's basketball and our student athletes. Membership to One Pack NIL Collective includes autographed memorabilia, exclusive events and experiences, custom merchandise, much more. Visit onepacknil.com and join today. So Williams, McNeil, Copeland, Lubin, and Holloman are the five out there for the Pack. It's been all Seton Hall, though, Chucky. This is their largest lead, up 16.
Yeah, it's been all Seton Hall. Just more aggression. They're just aggressive and gritty. And NC State has not matched that aggressiveness.
Staten McCray at the line has 20. Make it 21. Here's the game high. Staten McCray. First-year Seton Hall Pirate hits the first and the second. 22 points now for Staten McCray. 69-51. 18-point deficit, 7:20 to play. Lubin up top for the Pack. Shows the ball high. Leans left now and hands it off to Holloman. Pumps the brakes up top, dump down low to Lubin. Pump fake, righty layups up and into the foul on Hines.
And there you go, ball fake, a pump fake right there. Get these shot blockers up in the air and then go up right into them and finish. And that's what Lubin did.
So Lubin to the stripe at 7:08 on the clock. Lubin at the free throw line here today. He's been 2 for 5, uncharacteristic of him. Matt Abel is set to check in. And Lubin sinks it. So Lubin has 13 points. Abel checks in for Copeland. 69-54. Presses on, needs stops and steals.
Yeah, NC State's going to have to rebound well with the guards with this lineup in.
Simpkins inbounds it to Staten McCray. Bounces back to Simpkins in the backcourt. Brings the ball over the center line now. Flips it left, Staten McCray. Drives inside the arc, jumps the skip pass right for Parker, and they use clock. Chest pass up top for Simpkins. Guarded by Holloman, trying to steal the ball. Drives into the paint, rises to the cup, missed the lefty layup. Rebound down to the Pack, it's 5-on-4. Holloman, top of the arc, dishes left Williams.
Nice.
Extra pass, Abel steps into a three and rattles it in.
There it is. Nice extra pass that time by Darian Williams, finding Matt Abel in the corner.
15 points now for Abel. Pack down 12. Whistle blows on a deflected ball. I think they said it was a kick by Holloman on the jump at half court.
I'm yelling back court. I thought it was back court. I thought he passed.
I think he said it was off of his foot. So 6:30 to play. 69-57. Simpkins to inbound it. Throws it in the backcourt. Yep. It's deflected and stolen by Holloman. Falls down now as he passes it in the center of the floor. He slipped. Taken by Seton Hall right back.
Yeah, tough break that time. Holloman read the pass and was able to get the steal.
Right side, Staten McRae. Pump fake, step back, three-pointers up. That's too strong. Rebound pulled down by Payne, but Seton Hall loses the ball and McNeil steals it. 6 minutes to play. Holloman up top. Gives it off right for Williams. Locks up a triple. Yes, sir! Right wing. Pack is within 69-60 single digits.
Yeah, great job that time by Darian Williams being ready to shoot.
10 points for Williams.
That is.
Inbound pass nearly stolen, but McNeil fouls Simpkins.
Yeah, McNeil that time was a little late gambling for the steal, but you can take that gamble.
5:53 to play. A lot of time left, down by 9. Right back in it.
Yeah, this is the time they got. NC State has to make a run right now.
Whistle blows for a double bonus. 2 free throws. Pack's on a 9-0 run over the last 115. And Simpkins goes to the stripe. Really good free throw shooter, 20 of 24, coming into this ballgame. Simpkins' freebie is good.
Yeah, Seton Hall has shot their free throws pretty good, but for NC State, keep pushing the ball. Keep pushing the ball, creating opportunities, and getting some ball screen and have some extra actions on the offensive end. That'll get you back in the game, and you get some wide open looks.
14 of 15 free throw shooting for Seton Hall today. They've only missed 1.
Yeah.
They've out-rebounded the Pack by 6.
Yeah, they've just been more aggressive early in the game, or during the game.
Simpkins hits both. He has 6 points. 11-point lead for Seton Hall again. 5:48 to play. Holloman hands it off to Abel. Pats it back to Holloman left. Shovels to Abel straight away. Pump fake, slices in, rises up, lefty scoopers off the rim.
Yeah, good drive that time, but it's unable to finish. Unlucky on the finish, but good drive.
5:37 to play. Need a stop. Down 11. Clark at half court. Holloman guards him loosely. Gives up top Simpkins, floats it up top for Clark. Dishes deep left wing, Staten McRae. Kicks it up top for Clark now. 10 to shoot. Crosses over, pull up, 15-foot flick, hits it.
Yeah, Clark was able to create some space that time. He had a bigger guy on him, and with his quickness, you got to respect him.
73-60, down 13. 5 minutes to play. Holloman drives in, cradles the ball, kicks it left side Abel, step back for a 3. That one's short, and a rebound pulled down from the left corner by Seton Hall, and a foul on NC State.
Yeah, good shot that time. Just unlucky going in, but that time Abel was able to get the shot off. It was a good shot. I'll take that shot.
4:59 to play. Time's starting to run out here. Seton Hall's smartly using clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, like, they're not a high-scoring team, so if they get a lead, they're going to come down and work the clock, and if you're down double digits against them, that's a tough team to come back from because they're going to work and move the ball from side to side, and they're going to work and get good shots.
Simpkins' free throw is good. Sink their free throws. They've only missed 1. Simpkins is up to 7, all in the second half. Seton Hall had 4 quick threes in the game. They've only hit 2 since.
Yeah.
They were 4 of 7. Mm-hmm. They're 2 for 13 since.
Yeah, they came out and they were ready. They were ready to play, and that was a lot of energy. Those shots were energy shots because they're not known for being a three-point shooting team.
It's back up to 15, 75-60, 4:52 to play. Abel has the ball to the jump circle. Off a Lubin screen to the right. Abel whips it up top, stolen by Clark in front of Williams now. Brings it off to the left basket. He missed the layup rather, and fouls Williams on the rebound. Williams was worried about fouling out of the game, so he didn't go up for the block, and the layup is blown by Clark, who expected more resistance.
Yeah, that's why you get back. If you're Williams, you get back. Anybody can miss a layup, and Clark missed that time, and Williams was able to get the rebound and got fouled.
So 4:39 to play, and Williams will head to the free throw line in a 75-60 Seton Hall lead. This is an offense that had averaged 100 points a game and has scored 60 now. Make it 61.
Yeah, they faced a really physical Seton Hall team, and didn't give the resistance back so far as far as offensively. You know, didn't move the ball enough and force Seton Hall have to move their defense.
Williams hits one, now two. And Darian's up to 12 points. 75-62. 4:39 to play. Inbound to Clark in the backcourt. Jumps the pass to half line for Staten McRae. Gives it right for Fisher. Slices basket. Cross lane pass left. Payne dunks it down.
Yeah, a little too easy that time on the press.
2 points for Payne. Right half court set. Rushing down the court. Lubin lofts up a three and hits it top of the arc. 77-65. Timeout will wait. And we'll take it with him. 4:18 to play. Pack down 12. It's getting toward desperation time, down 12 at 4:18 on the clock. We'll take a break. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
You got next. The next open road. The next uncharted trail. With Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco Sport, you've got the next great SUV. Equipped with a blend of off-road performance, on-road precision, and plenty of power to conquer the next adventure. For the latest offers on a new Bronco or Bronco Sport, you got next. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
At North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, you're more than a policy, you're family. With offices in every county, we're close by when it matters most. Our local agents customize coverage to fit your life. And our award-winning claims team delivers fast, quality repairs. It's no surprise Forbes ranked us the #1 auto insurer in America. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
Because I wanted to advance my career.
Because I want my kids to be proud.
Because I wanted to learn more.
Because I want to be a better teacher.
Your goals, your drive, your because. Whatever pushes you forward, career growth, family, a new challenge. NC State Online is built for it. With over 120 flexible programs taught by NC State's world-class instructors, your future starts here. Explore our programs and connect with program experts by visiting go.ncsu.edu/NC State Online.
(77-65) as NC State is down 12. Crazier things have happened, Chucky, but it is go time now with 4:18 to play, down by a dozen at Seton Hall.
Yeah, it's getting to be, like you said, desperation time. Down 12, 4 minutes left, 4 minutes, 18 seconds left, not many possessions left, and especially the way Seton Hall is coming down and working the clock. So it's definitely desperation time now, and you know, Van Leuven hit the three, not the guy you want to shoot the three, but he made the three. So, I mean, you'll take it. So NC State has to find a way to create some turnovers and has to be able to score fast and maybe try to get some attempts at the line and try to score with the clock stopped and just, you know, hope Seton Hall is able to make a collapse. But, you know, when you got good point guard, they got good point guard play, so it's going to be tough for this collapse, but anything is possible.
And a little 9-0 run there that got it within the 9.
Yeah.
And then Seton Hall stole the ball a couple of times and brought it back out to 16.
Yeah. Well, they had a big enough cushion. You know, basketball is a game of runs, so NC State had a good run, but Seton Hall had a big enough cushion to withstand that NC State run. And it wasn't a run that would push NC State out 9 or 10 points.
Seton Hall has the ball now in the backcourt. Double teamed is Clark. Pass is deflected. Simpkins tracks it down. He was the inbounder, and he controls right to left move the Pirates. Pass out toward half court for Clark. That's a steal the Pack needed, down 12. Yep. Clark gives it off right for Payne. He centers it in the lane. Pass out up top is deflected, nearly tracked away by Quadir Copeland, but it is Simpkins who brings it at the right wing. Finds Clark up top. He speeds to the basket. Layup is missed. Payne has the rebound, never hit the rim. Kick out right wing. Simpkins, three-pointer is up and down right side. 80-65. Seton Hall leads.
Yeah, that's tough right there. You got to get that rebound right there. You got to get that steal.
McNeil wants the answer left of the circle. No, that's short. Needed to do the quick three. It's that time of the game, down 15.
Yep, it's that time of the game. We'll take that three. McNeil, open shot, just missed it.
He is 1 of 4 from 3 today. 3:26 and ticking. Clark up top, hands it off to Staten McRae. Gives it off right wing Simpkins. It flips it left for Clark. They'll run weave, they'll run clock here. Clark's double team, jumps it up top Fisher. Kicks it left side Simpkins. His three-point hoist is missed. Rebound off Seton Hall, out of bounds. It's Pack ball. Left baseline.
Yeah, NC State got to move quick, got to come down, get a quick shot. Hopefully get a steal. So it's desperation time right now.
They rolled the ball to half court. Holloman picks it up. Clock starts, 3:06 to play. Pass up top, Copeland got to go. Drives now, wraps it behind his back. High post, pump fake. Step back, 10-footers a switch.
Yeah, tough shot, made it though.
4 points now for Copeland, down 13. 2:52 to play. Simpkins under the basket. Lefty dribbles now in the backcourt, jumps it ahead to Staten McRae. Glides to the left elbow, dumps it down low, and a jump ball called between Williams and Payne. Stays with Seton Hall. 2:42 to play.
Yeah, good defense by NC State. Wasn't able to get that steal, but good defense.
80-67. Pack's trying to lengthen the game. Seton Hall's trying to shorten the game.
Yeah.
Clark left of the basket. Baseball pass way in the backcourt. Is tracked down now by Simpkins. Problem is now they can take a lot of time to get it off the court. Gives it up top for Clark right, just over the timeline. 2:36 in ticket. 8 seconds to shoot. Clark guarded loosely by McNeil at 5. Jitterbugs now to the right post. He gets floored. And that will send him to the free throw line in the double bonus. It's Paul McNeil. He's a quick little guard, isn't he?
Yeah, he's quick. Paul McNeil got the size over him. He gave him space, but then the little fella cut down the space and got too close to Paul McNeil and was able to create contact. Clark was able to create that contact and get fouled. But McNeil did right by giving him some space, but Clark just cut it down. Being a savvy veteran, he cut down that space.
Clark has 9 for Seton Hall. Hits the free throw. 2:26 to play. Shaheen Holloway just looked over at his Seton Hall Pirates, who are not on the free throw line, and said no fouls, no fouls. Clark misses the second. So the board now here for Copeland. Dribbles now to the left elbow. Glides basket, lefty layup off the square and in. Copeland has 6. Now you need to stop. Down by 12. Inbound is poked away by Copeland as he runs into one of the video boards at the right baseline on the dive. He's all right.
Good job by Copeland that time. Got to get a quick steal here. Quick steal, quick basket.
2:12 to play. 81-69 Seton Hall. Staten McRae to inbound it. He's been impressive today. He has 22.
Yeah, he's looked real good today. Looked real good. Solid, aggressive, strong, good-looking body.
Big kid, 6'4".
Yeah.
Inbound now to Clark in the backcourt. He's doubled, but dribbles through it, and a foul from behind by Copeland. Probably smart, actually, at 2:10 to play. Sent him to the line.
Yeah, good foul that time. He tried the old high school slap. You get by him and you slap that arm, but they called it.
I'm sure Arsenault was good at that with those long arms.
Oh, yeah.
Able to inbound it, or Abel's going to come in, rather, as Clark heads to the free throw line. Came in 65% this year, but he's been good today, 3 of 4. So tough start here for NC State in the Maui Invitational. It's not over yet, but got to start hitting some threes and getting some steals.
Yeah.
Clark's free throw is no good. All right, that'll help the cause.
Here it comes.
81-69, 2:10 to play.
Yep, that's what you need right there.
Pack has Holloman, Abel, Lubin, McNeil, and Williams. 5 out there. As Clark hits the second, and he has 10. Inbound to Holloman now. Just over 2 minutes to play. Near side of the floor. Trey's guarded by Clark. Passes left McNeil. Hands it off to Holloman. Nearly over and back. Tracks it down left side of the court. Passes up top McNeil. Pump fake, slithers in. His shot is up off the glass. Missed it, but he's fouled.
Yep. Good job by McNeil getting to the basket that time. And now he'll go to the line with an opportunity to score with the clock stopped, which is what NC State wants.
Foul on Fisher of Seton Hall. 82-69, 150 left. And here comes Paul McNeil to the stripe. McNeil today, 7 points, 2 of 2 from the line. And he rattles it in. McNeil has 8.
Oh yeah, NC State probably, they probably got a list of who they would like to foul. when they get the ball in, because it's getting about that time as well.
Sinks both. Packs down 11. Inbound now to Parker. Going for the steal. Bounces it right, Staten McRae. Hurls it ahead through the pressure to Elijah Fisher. 100 seconds left. Bounce right wing is stolen by McNeil as the ball is scooped up off the deck by Seton Hall. The ball trickled out and the Pack couldn't quite scoop it up. They had the steal they wanted. 90 seconds left. Clark hit half court.
I don't know what happened on that. That was a strange looking
Almost
play.
looked like McNeil just didn't dive for the ball as Clark hits the 10-footer. 84-71, minute 18 to play. Clark has 12. Holloman right wing, splits the defense. Kicks it left side, Abel steps into a three. Off the iron, and Seton Hall has it up 13 with 67 seconds to play.
Yeah, good pass that time. Unlucky on the shot. Now it's getting tough right here.
Clark at the right. Bounces now to Staten McRae. Throws it up top, Parker. 16 seconds to shoot. 84-71, Seton Hall. Time might have run out on this one, buddy.
Yeah.
As Clark drives in, handoff now to Payne. Left post, 2 seconds to shoot. Scoopers over the iron, never hits it. That's a shot clock violation. 37.2 left.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there.
Exact same time for tip-off tomorrow against the loser of USC and Boise State. And a surprise to start this Maui Invitational.
Yeah, an opportunity to learn, who you are and some things you may need to fix also.
Williams inbounds it to Holloman, who passes right for Lubin. Gives it back straight away. Holloman, a deep three, very deep, is in for Trey Holloman. Top of the arc, he has 11. 84-74, 30 seconds left, and a foul, Matt Abel on Clark. That's a hat tip to Seton Hall also. They played well.
Oh, yeah. You got to give credit where credit is due. They came out. They were the more physical team. They had more rebounds, more points in the paint. They made their free throws, so they didn't beat themselves. We had to beat them. NC State had to come and beat them. They didn't beat themselves.
Van Allen Lubin has 16 points and 8 rebounds today. Clark's free throws in. He's played well.
Yeah, nice job by Lubin.
Clark has 13 points as he makes the free throw. 25.9 left, Packs down 11. And Clark second. Front iron not there. Rebound down to Lubin. Outlet half court, Holloman on the trot, left to right. Top of the arc, hunting for a three. Passes to McNeil. Pump fake, step back to the right, flicks the wrist, pounds off the 10. Rebound down to the Pirates, and that may do it. 9 seconds left. You can hear some Seton Hall fans here in attendance. Have come over from New Jersey. 2 seconds left. Coaches go to shake hands, and that'll do it. First loss of the Will Wade era for NC State, 85-74.
Yeah, well, it's every loss can be also a learning experience. So now you see how teams are going to come out and play against you. You just made it to the top 25. Teams are going to come out with more energy, and you're in the ACC. So, that's a good learning experience. A lot of these guys haven't been in the ACC, and then you'll learn that when you go play against these other conferences, they're going to be pumped up to play against you. And Seton Hall was pumped up today.
We'll start up postgame next from the Lenovo broadcast table. An 85-74 final. NC State is now 4-1. Seton Hall is 6-0, off to one of its best starts in over 10 years. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So, I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile! The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With
24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge credits end in balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Today's game is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water, see how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is the Wolfpack Sports Network from Learfield.
Spread holiday cheer further this year with AAA gift memberships. Right now, save 50% on a basic gift membership that includes 2 free associate memberships for your recipient. That's a full year of member discounts, free services, and peace of mind on the road. Show how much you care with a gift your recipient can share. To give AAA gift memberships to the loved ones on your list, call 866-593-8626. Go to AAA.com/gift or visit any AAA branch.
Buying a home in the Triangle is a unique buying experience. You deserve someone who's an expert, someone who's experienced, and someone who will help you find the perfect home. You deserve the Jim Allen Group Advantage. The Jim Allen Group is a nationally recognized and award-winning real estate team in Raleigh, North Carolina, built on one simple truth. Our customers are our number one priority. Establish your home court advantage with the team at the Jim Allen Group, Coldwell Banker, Howard Perry, and Walston, who are ready to help you buy, sell, or build your next dream home. Learn more at jimallen.com.
You're listening to the Wolfpack Locker Room Show on the Wolfpack Sports Network from Learfield. Coming up, we'll hear from Wolfpack head coach Will Wade, discuss the final numbers, and check the out-of-town scoreboard. That's all to come as our exclusive post-game coverage begins now.
Final score 85-74. NC State falls first time this year. And Seton Hall moves on in the Maui Invitational bracket. As Darian Williams got off to a really slow start in the ballgame. He not only got into some foul trouble, but he had, I think, 2 points total in the first half. Chucky, he really struggled early. Finally got going a little bit, but it was kind of too little too late. He ended up with 12 points.
Yeah, he got going a little too late. But that's the type of defense that he's going to probably see in conference play.
Yeah.
So this is a good way to warm up to when you get in conference play, because conference play will be coming up here real soon.
Wolfpack 16 of 22 from the free throw line, which means another 1,600 meals were donated to a local college food pantry or food bank through the Food Lion Feed Score to Give More program. NC State was 5 of 10 from the line and ends up 16 of 22, so they were able to execute free throws late. But it really boils down to points in the paint. Points in the paint in total were 40-26. They got hammered inside by Seton Hall.
That points in the paint. I don't care, how you look at whatever game you're looking at. Points in the paint is big because that's like somebody coming in your house, going in your refrigerator when they get ready to. You know what I'm saying? Like going and taking their things like it's their house. So you got to protect your paint. That's like your house. So they took advantage of us and they handled everything in the paint. They went in our house and took our food, you could say.
40-26 points in the paint advantage. They did a really nice job inside at Seton Hall. Pulse of the Pack TV show has the inside scoop on all things NC State athletics. Join our Pack Sports Network hosts as they share the latest news, take you behind the scenes of Wolfpack athletics. Tune in on FanDuel Sports. We'll check your local listings for more details. There's a moment in the game late where a 9-0 run for NC State cut it to single digits.
Right.
And then back-to-back possessions, Jerry Dang had a three-pointer blocked. And then there was a fast break bucket and one after that. And Seton Hall made their big push late. That was the changing moment there for the Pirates in that ballgame. They squashed the run on 2 fast breaks with defense.
Well, NC State, basketball is a game of runs. So NC State had a great run, and Seton Hall had a big enough cushion, and their defense was really good all game. They had a couple of lapses, but NC State wasn't able to capitalize when they were down 9 and had an opportunity for another good shot. The shot was blocked, and Mike could have made an extra pass that time, but, Jerry Dang had just hit one before, and you'd like to see him get going. But you got to give credit to Seton Hall for their defense and the grittiness and the toughness that they came out and played with today.
I wonder what Coach Wade has learned about his team as well, in that he's going to tell Darian Williams, you're going to get defended this way in ACC play. But that's not new to him. He's played a lot of ball in the Big 12 and went deep into the NCAA tournament last year. Some guys also they just don't have it every single game, right? He's not a robot. He came out here and he was imperfect to start the game. Not that it's just on him,
right.
But he's the focal point. He couldn't quite get the engine turned over.
Right. He's the focal point, and teams know that, so they're going to try to take him out of the game. Now, the one thing that he cannot do is get into foul trouble, because we need him on the floor, because when he's on the floor, he's going to open up things for someone else. So he got in a little foul trouble today. Not that that's just an excuse, but he's also going to have to get used to those double teams and reading the double teams, maybe get rid of the ball, get it back. You know what I'm saying? Fine. Like, he found open guys sometime on an extra pass. So those things right there. Sometimes he's going to have to be what we call a decoy. Sometimes it's somebody else. But other guys are going to have to step up and be able to score when he's not doing the scoring.
I hope Moussa Sanye is okay, too.
Yes.
He got injured at the right baseline. He was holding one of his knees.
Yeah.
Didn't look great.
That didn't look good. That didn't look good,
Yeah, that would be a big blow. Maybe Scotty Ibube plays a little more next game, or, I don't know.
Well, next man up. Ibube, let's be ready. He's a big, active guy. So Ibube got to be ready, because here's his opportunity. He's been wanting to get out there. Here's his opportunity to get out there if it comes to that.
It's odd that NC State actually gets bigger when they lose their big man, but Scotty's the biggest body on the team.
Right, and he's very active, and he's a good shot blocker, and he's a big body. So, and very physical, too. So he's a guy that you might need out there in a tournament like this, a big physical guy that they're going to let play.
Right. He comes from the Mountain West.
Right.
He's not a guy who hasn't played before. He's played a little bit. But, hopefully Moose is okay, and it's not that much of a concern. But he did have the training staff tending to him and holding that knee. Let's take a break and we'll come back. It's 85-74 the final, as NC State loses here to Seton Hall by 11. And we'll go get Coach Wade. Scoreboard's coming up next from Mike Moat back in the studio. You're listening to Wolfpack Basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Wolfpack fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to NC State basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the NC State Wolfpack. Let's go Wolfpack! SeatGeek.
Chaz, what's up, my man?
We got ourselves an Inside NC State Athletics podcast that we need folks to know about.
I heard about that.
It records weekly, put it out midweek. You can download it wherever you get your podcasts from. It's the Inside NC State Athletics podcast.
Kind of our perspective of what we see and what we hear.
Different stories, play some games, play a little bit of trivia maybe.
And I love you send the trivia answers to me before we play.
You're not supposed to tell people.
Oh.
You're not supposed to tell them.
I don't look at them, by the way.
You're just smart. Inside NC State Athletics podcast.
This is NC State Basketball from Learfield.
Nugget bells, nuggets all the way.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
I'm John.
And I'm Garrison.
And a little thing we love about the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets
is sharing them when we cut down the Christmas tree.
We will pack the car with gifts. And of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion.
And we get all the sides.
Yeah, the ooey gooey mac and cheese is a big hit.
Share the nuggets, share the joy. Order the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
With holiday chaos around every corner, the minute you step into your BMW, you're in control. The BMW X3's adventure-ready agility is built for wherever the holidays take you. The effortless power of the X5 makes it easy to take on the season, and the iconic 3 Series is an exhilarating escape. The BMW Road Home sales event on now. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers now through December 1st.
Tough start to the week for NC State in the Maui Invitational as they fall 85-74 to Seton Hall. Mike Moat back inside our network studios as our post-game show continues here for you. We've got some scores out of the ACC as we get set to get to hear from the coach. They're in the early stages of the second half, and it's Kansas leading Notre Dame by the score of 45-32. That is the only game right now in action as far as the ACC is concerned. We have a few other games going on a little bit later on this evening, including the Syracuse-Houston matchup. That's the third-ranked Cougars against Syracuse. Both teams undefeated so far. That'll get underway at about 6. Then at 7, at 6th-ranked Louisville taking on Eastern Michigan. SMU will take on Radford at 8. And then in the top 25, we've got a few games going on. 17th-ranked Tennessee, a winner earlier today out in Vegas as part of the tournament out there. It's called the Players Era Festival. 85-60, Tennessee gets their win. Meanwhile, second-ranked Arizona set to take on Denver later tonight. Number 7, Michigan will take on San Diego State. 8th-ranked Alabama will face 12th-ranked Gonzaga. Number 13, Illinois takes on UT Rio Grande Valley. Number 15, Iowa State, and 14th-ranked St. John's underway. And right now, the Cyclones lead that one 18-13 early in the first half. Also today, 21st-ranked Auburn will take on the Oregon Ducks. We take a look at some of the stats for this contest, and as we do that, we want to let you know that this is the Harris Teeter Stat Drop. It's presented to you by Harris Teeter, where Wolfpack fans shop for groceries. I bet a lot of them are doing that, being that it's Thanksgiving week. As we look at these numbers, Seton Hall finishes the game 29 out of 56 from the field for the game. They shot at 52% from the field. The Pack 25 out of 59, 42% from the field. Wolfpack shot 8 out of 24 from three-point range. That's 33%. The Hall, not a whole lot better, 7 out of 22. The Pirates were 20 out of 24 from the free throw line. That's winning basketball right there. And the Wolfpack in the second half cleaned it up a bit. 16 out of 22, only missed 2 free throws in the second half compared to 4 in the first. 13 turnovers for NC State compared to 14 for Seton Hall. Those points off turnovers, you look at that, and Seton Hall had the advantage there, 19-14 in favor of the Pirates. The rebounding numbers, Wolfpack got outboarded tonight, 37-30, 13-8 second chance points. That also went to the Pirates. They were outscored in points, 21-20 off of the bench, as it turned out. They had a big advantage, the Pirates did, in points in the paint. This is where they really won the game, I think, 40-26 in that category, 22-7 in fast break opportunities. When they got the opportunity to run, they were very effective in doing that. They also blocked 9 shots, got 11 steals, compared to 5 for the Wolfpack. 14 assists for the Wolfpack on their made baskets out of 29, I believe 25 baskets. And the Pack Seton Hall had 13 on their 29 made field goal tries. You add it up, and it's 85-74. So the Pack loses for the first time this season, Chucky Brown. I know you've kind of given us a bit of your initial thoughts.
Right.
But this is the kind of game then in Maui, and I say this, you look at some of the teams that have come to this tournament over the last few years. These are learning games. You learn a lot about your team in 3 days of basketball. So this is not the worst thing that could happen. You hate to lose, but you learn from these kinds of things.
Right. You learn from these types of things, and you hit it right on the head. And the great thing about basketball is that, tomorrow's another game. So you got to forget this one pretty quick. You learn from it, but you forget about it pretty quick. It's not like football where you got to wait a week. And you sit down and you think about everything wrong. So you got a day. Now you're going to have another tough game tomorrow. But it's a learning experience about your team. And you got to always take the positive out of these situations. And you know that there's another day. But you hit it right on the head.
Well, we certainly, will hope for better things as we move along tomorrow. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Talik, I believe we have Coach and Chaz standing by. Is that right? Okay, we do. Okay, do you need a second to put that together? Okay, we will take a break, and when we come back, we will hear from head coach